Whoa, simps! Because you're in the simp corner. Hi, everybody! How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Aiden struggles to finish Art Fight in time because he's getting attacked too much. I hope we're all doing well. I hope we had a wonderful Sunday. I recall having attended one of these broadcasts prior to today. I recall that as well, job application-y. Welcome back in. Hi, Minri. Hi, Tia. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Falst. Hope everybody's doing well. Whoa. Whoa. Is that you reacting to my line art? It looks pretty good, right? Guess what I did? Did you run a marathon? You went skydiving. You went to Disneyland. Ow. I had to brace for that one. It has been 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks? I feel like it was way... Ow! I feel like it was way longer than that. Why? You throwing things at my head. Look! I finished the line art, kind of. I'm so proud of how this one is coming along. My town has been infiltrated by dragonflies. That's good though, right? Don't dragonflies eat mosquitoes? I got in contact with that artist who was going to make my model.
Alarmix says, Aiden, I speak for everyone in chat that we do not like your streams. I speak for everyone in chat, do not fact check me.
You know what? That's okay. If you don't like the streams, you can leave. And that's allowed. I don't know if I told you guys, but you don't like have to be here. Anyway, I got in contact with that artist who was going to make my model and we agreed to work together again. So I might actually get that model I paid for. That's awesome. I hope you do, Minri. I want to draw, but I also don't want to draw. Okay, Tia, flip a coin. If it's heads, you draw. If it's tails, you don't not draw. No one speaks for me. I am not the Lorax. I do not speak for the trees. I don't even know what they say. I hate dragonflies. You hate dragonflies? What? I thought everybody loved dragonflies. They're cool. And they're not harmful, and they eat bugs. I mean, they themselves are a bug, but they're big enough that they're not scary. They eat little bugs. There are too many. I guess that's fair. I also hate dragonflies. What the heck? I should make a list of everything chat hates. You guys hate raisins and you hate dragonflies. Whoa, I'm celebrating my 6-month mod anniversary. Got this apparently. That's awesome, Minri. Wow, 6 months. Crazy. I can't believe it's been that long. They're ugly and I don't like bugs. I don't know. I think they're cool looking. I only tolerate bees. I mean, I love bees as well. I hate bugs, the blanket term, except for all the ones that I don't. I like bees. I like spiders. They are a little scary, but I like the idea of spiders. I think it's cool that they like make webs and stuff and that they like eat mosquitoes. Like the worst bugs are like ticks, wasps, mosquitoes, flies, horse flies. Which one was heads again? Heads was draw. So you have to draw, Tia. Anyway, guys, look at my progress. I got the line art done for everybody. I did like a thin line art. So there's Oil Cat. And then there's Small. There's James way back here. And Tia. And then Chip. And then Minri. I gotta say, it's some of my finest line work that I've done. Probably on Chip. I think is the best line work that I've done. Hang on, where's Tia? There. I'll hide these. I don't know. It's just so pretty. It's got the vibes. And put that in sparkles. Put vibes in air quotes and then put sparkles around it. So now what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to be extra. I'm going to go back through. I don't know if I'm going to do an outline on this. But what I do want to do is vary the line weight a little bit. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to thicken up some of the lines in parts where it gets darker. Yeah, we're going sicko mode on this one. I like bees and the Venezuelan poodle moth. Ah, yes, classic. The VPM. The Venezuelan poodle moth. We love it. Everyone loves the Venezuelan poodle moth. Especially Mothman enthusiasts. The freaking fish. You like it? You like the fish that I put there? I was like, well, everybody else is drinking like tea or coffee, but what would Tia have? And I was like, Tia would probably have fish. It's Chippy. I know. Chip's new model is so freaking adorable, by the way. I say new, I don't know how new it is, but the model that Chip is using now is so cute. That's what I based this one on. She didn't have this on her art fight, but I just assumed that it was outdated because she hasn't really done art fight this year, but I'm attacking her anyway. Don't tell her. I'm scared of dragonflies. I can see that actually. I used to be scared of dragonflies. I specifically remember, this is like one of my core memories of like being in swimming lessons and there being just this giant dragonfly that was following me, and that was really scary. And then peak fear, it like found me, it got to me. It trapped me in a corner, and then it landed in my hand. And I was like, "Aw, well, this ain't so bad. It didn't bite me or anything. It didn't eat me." I got forced exposure therapy with dragonflies when I was very young, and now I just think they look cool. Dragonflies are if a helicopter was a bug. You guys get what I mean? Like, imagine a helicopter, and you're like, what would that look like as a bug? You keep the overall helicopter shape. You know, it's got the landing gear, and it's like, okay, well, what's unique about a helicopter? Well, the shape. So we got that down. And then also the blades at the top, the choppers, whatever. But don't dragonflies have two sets of two wings each? Like they have like 4 wings, or it might be like 6 or something. So they also have a lot of wings, just like a helicopter. It's dragonflies are if a helicopter was a bug. I thought it was like if a dragon was a fly. No. It was if helicopters were as cool as dragons and also still flied because helicopters already fly, you know? But you can't just call it a dragon because that's a different thing entirely. I can't stand dragonflies. Can you fly dragonflies? I don't know if dragonflies can stand. Does it count as standing if you're on 4 legs? Or do they have to get up on their hind legs? Like, do flies stand? Or are flies always sitting? And then when they're flying, they're sitting in the air. Helicopter, helicopter. Ah. Did you see my dog in Pet Pics yesterday? I probably looked at it. I don't remember. Pet Pics. If one cannot find a pillow, one will make do with their surroundings. No, I didn't see that. That's great. Right next to the roller mat. That's where I would sleep if I were a doge. Standing up is on all legs if you have many. Oh, standing is on all legs if you have many. Standing up is on 2. At least that sounds right. Yeah, we'll go with that. It sounds right. It sounds good. So, this is going to be a bit of an undertaking because I've never... Well, I've kind of done fleshed out backgrounds, but the most that it's been is like grass or like a park bench or something. But this is going to be the inside of a diner. And we'll see how that goes because I haven't really done a lot of background stuff, but we'll figure it out. Completely made up, but it makes sense to my brain. Yeah, it makes sense to me too. Sure it works. If I wanted to be like really gaming the system, I would probably just go straight to doing line art for the background, you know, to get the most out of art fight, because they only care if you've done line art. They don't care how detailed the line art is. So like I could leave this and get max points for doing inking, for doing line art. But you know, it's not all about points. It's also about artistic integrity. And I have a lot of that. Don't laugh at me, guys. I used to not be scared of dragonflies. It started out as a meme. When I was a kid, I was terrified of bees, and me and my friend group would joke about dragonflies stinging you. So eventually, that memeing around started my legit fear of dragonflies. No, you got bullied into being afraid of dragonflies? Not bullied, but it was a meme. This is a mimetic thing where an idea becomes reality. Autistic integrity indeed. Welcome in, infrared pigeon. Way to kick down the door and drop a statement on entry. Crazy. And also, in addition to that, artistic integrity. Like art. I'm tired of hearing about these bugs. A programmer 3 weeks into fixing an issue. I'm tired of these bugs, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. We can talk about anything else. I did not hear art. Oh, wait, for real? I thought you were memeing. I said artistic integrity, not autistic integrity. I heard Minri knows Greek, French, Italian, and Spanish. Shush, that's a secret. What the heck? You're quadlingual? Quilingual? Pigeon? More like goose. A silly goose. Yeah, you have to change your name to Infrared Silly Goose now. Does anyone else have an OC with superpowers? I'm sure they do. I know of a lightning slinger or two in these parts. What is an OC? It stands for original character. It's a character that you came up with that didn't exist before you came up with them. And I think that is like the vaguest definition you can get. So like if you make a Dungeons and Dragons character, that character is original. So that is an original character. But then it usually becomes people like being like, if I was in My Hero Academia, this is what my character would be like, and then that's what they make their OC. There you go. I have an OC with superpowers, got broken immortality, lightning powers, and split personality. Regular human OC, blah, too vanilla. Hey, what do you mean? Hey, Tia, you take that back. All of my D&D characters are regular guys with swords. I've said this many times, but in a world full of dragons and demons and magic, what's more brave than just being a regular person with a sword? OC can mean original character or original content, depending on context. I have never heard of it referred to as original content, actually. What do you do with OCs? Whatever you want. Lots of people just draw them. Some people make them into stories. Some people will, like, write lots of fan fiction where they put their OCs in. For me, I play D&D with them because my OCs are my D&D characters. Yeah, there you go. I think I forgot to give James ears. Like, ear details. There you go. And I finally made James his little maid dress. Now I can't get bullied anymore, right, guys? About anything? Who the flip are these bozos? Wait, what the heck? Velada? I don't know. I've never heard of that. A persona is an OC used to represent yourself, such as my OC Minri is my persona, and that's how y'all know me. My persona is Aiden, and it's me. It gets a little confusing because some people's personas are not them. They're like a different character who's meant to represent them. We really should have a different word for like a persona that's just supposed to be you and a persona that's supposed to be something else that represents you. But this is me. Perhaps I shall dabble in the OCs, perchance. You can't just say perchance! Yeah, go for it. I was actually thinking of a new D&D character idea today. Because I've never played a trickery domain cleric in Dungeons and Dragons before. And I think it's really funny to be like a godly man who is dedicated to the cause of pranking people. Because that's lots of rogues and they just do it for shits and giggles. But I'm like, what if this was like your religion? You're like, I have to prank people because that's what I believe in. I think that is such a funny character idea, and I would eat that up, being a character who's like forced to prank people and screw with everyone. And then they like pray to their god, be like, please give me strength to pull epic pranks today. And that's what you live for? Like that's your life's goal? Icon. Also, I found out someone I went to school with died last month. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Alanix. Hi, James. Welcome in. Making OCs are really fun. You can do whatever you want with them. Make them anything you want. Doesn't even have to be human or from this reality. Yeah, it's true. Perchance that I could perchance make an OC. Perchance? Perchance, not perchance enough perchances. This is becoming that SpongeBob meme where he's like, I can't understand your accent. You're just doing that except with the word perchance. I can't perchance understand perchance your accent perchance. You basically described Discord from My Little Pony. A Discord? Like the app that leaks your information? He lives on KS and will literally die if he tries to be normal. That's really funny. I would tell the story, but it's against TOS and most likely against the rules of chat. Yeah, if it's against TOS, then don't drop it in chat, but I'm sorry that happened to you. Would recommend if you want to listen to a Bop fan. Songs are amazing. My OC, whoa, Jobs OC can do everything. Yo, Noobster! Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yes, James, we're... Ew! I'm gonna hurl! We finished the line art, and now we are working on adding some weight to the lines. But here's the line art so far. I love it. It's so cute. I think I just gave everybody a sort of normal coffee cup, being like, well, yeah, it's, you know, they just got a mug from the diner or wherever they are from the simp corner, so the mugs would all be the same. And then I was like, and then I drew Tia with a fish, and then I was like, well, maybe I can get a little creative, and then I changed up the mugs a little bit. So I was being a little silly. Don't say sorry to me. I haven't spoken to him in years, since like 2016. Yeah, that's fair. I just know that sometimes you can not have talked to somebody and still, you know, be close to them. I have good friends from high school who I haven't spoken to in also literal years. And if I found out that they passed away, I would be very sad. Those are my homies, even if I only talk to those homies once in every 3 years. But that's life. Sometimes life gets busy, you know? Nothing wrong with that. We are so beautiful. Yeah. Yes, Minri, I gave you a teacup. I thought that it was fitting. I don't know. I went on a run today. Man can't do everything, only some things. Fair. The goat has arrived. Meh. Welcome back, Rypixel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. There is a campground sort of near my house, a couple blocks away. And inside that campground, or I guess kind of next to it, there's like this lake. I don't know what it's for, because you're not allowed to swim in there. But there's like docks. So I don't know if can you fish in there? Is it just supposed to be pretty? I don't know. Anyway, it's got this little loop around it that's got a dirt path that's about 1 kilometer long. So it's really nice for going on runs because I can kind of mentally keep track of how far I've gone without having to pull out my phone and like double checking. And also you get to run next to a lake, so it's a little bit cooler. There's a bit of a breeze. There's lots of foliage, so it's nice and green. The air is fresh. The only downside is that it's a lake, so there's mosquitoes everywhere, but now I'm aware of that. So I just douse myself in bug spray before I go. And then I had a lovely run. It's just that my old man knees sometimes betray me. Wait a minute. I didn't do this line. How silly of me. There we go. Hi, Alanix. What are we holding for? We're holding for Alanix popping in the YouTube chat and then calling me a dishonest hack. You know, as much as I get bullied by Honey, we can't forget the original hater, the OH. Alanix. Oh yeah, I attacked someone on Art Fight and they commented that I was the first person who they didn't know who attacked them. They were so excited. Aw, that's awesome, Minri. I love that you're doing that. I feel like that's such a great way to build a real community, you know, rather than people staying in their cliques of everybody that they know. Although there's nothing wrong with that. With just drawing people you know. I still think that's awesome. But it's just really cool that you're going out there and attacking new people. I thought that I was going to have a lot of that. I thought I was going to attack a lot of new people. And then I just got attacked left and right over and over. I'm trying to hold my own and I still can't even keep up. That reminds me. Apparently I pinched a nerve in my back, so now I'm walking like an ancient. Oh my gosh, Tia, I hope you're okay. Take care of yourself. Rest up. That sounds scary. Click or click? The second one. CLIQUE. A click. I suppose if I really wanted to attack new people, I could have tried to go faster and less detailed with all the drawings. It's a quantity quality kind of thing. I don't know. I still think I've done relatively good for my first year ever doing this. I did pretty well with making drawings that I'm happy with, but also making enough of them. I think I've done... I checked my Art Fight profile. It said I've done 7 attacks and 2 friendly fire. I don't know if those 2 are included in the 7. So I've done somewhere between 7 to 9. It might be 8 now, actually. No pressure to revenge. If next year you want to just attack whoever you want, 'tis an adventure of the imagination. It's true. It's very true. I did want to attack you guys back. And, I was fully prepared to, after attacking everybody once, go and attack new people. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. I can attack everyone all at the same time. And I did want to try a mass attack at least once. And only partly for the insane amount of points that I'm gonna get. Also, there are ways to game the system, I'm realizing. I was checking the rules, and they said you're allowed to copy and paste a character and draw them with new clothing. Like, if you drew the pose, you can copy and paste the pose and then draw them in new clothing, and that counts as another person. And I was like, what? So if you really wanted to game the system, you could be like, look, person, I made a series of different outfits for this character, and then just copy and draw the pose, copy and paste it like 12 times, draw them a different outfit every time, and then boom, that's 12 characters. Speedrun. Art fight speedrun. But, again, I don't want to do that because of the whole artistic integrity. Artistic integrity. I checked, you have done 9? Dang! Crazy. I think I did decent on my first year too and started to see a style coming through. That's awesome. So Minri, do you think you're going to keep drawing as a hobby outside of art fight? Don't know if I mentioned this before, but I had someone just type OMG for like a whole paragraph for an attack I made for them, and they asked if they could put it as their lock screen. It was so sweet, honestly. That is so cute. I won't say who it is in case they didn't want me to say this, but one of the people that I attacked was like, I love this so much, I'm gonna make it the desktop screen, like the wallpaper on my desktop. And I was like, oh my gosh, please don't feel inclined, like don't feel forced to do that. And they were like, no, I want to. And I was like, that is so flattering. One of the nicest things you can say, believe it or not, one of the nicest things you can say to an artist is, I like your art. But to like it enough to like make it a phone screen or a desktop wallpaper or something is a huge compliment. So I understand that. It's so sweet. Welcome back, Job. That unironically scared me. Dang, a tip learned probably too late in the game. Well, I didn't want to seriously game the system like that, you know? Feels cheap. If you are doing like costume design because you love costume design, it's one thing, but to be doing it just to get the most amount of points as possible, I feel like is not in the spirit of the game. It's looking tragic for Team Tragedy. Is there a way to check the score for your teams? I thought we didn't know what the final scores were until Art Fight was over. Is there like an active count? Maybe. I don't have much to draw though. Art Fight allows me to try out a bunch of things. I used an attack for my phone's lock screen. I think it was Tia's. Oh, that's awesome. See, that's the other thing about Art Fight is your own skill improves, but then other people's art you just get. And it's so cool. It's on the main page? For real? I thought I checked that so many times. Okay, let me... Art Fight main page. Oh, wait, I thought that was the percentage of people who are... I thought that was the percentage of people who are in those teams. Comedy at 34, mystery at 32, tragedy at 33. That's very close. That's the score. Oh! Oh! That makes so much more sense. I thought that meant 34% of people were on Team Comedy. 32% were on mystery and 33% were on tragedy, but that's the score. So is there a way to see the percentage of people that's on each team? Because I've heard lots of people say, oh, well, everyone's on Team Comedy. So is there a way to check, or is that just people looking at the score and seeing more on Comedy and then assuming that everybody's on Team Comedy? If I click on it, is there a way to... Oh, yes, there is. 280,000 users on Comedy. Comedy's in the lead. Let's go! 280,000 on Comedy. 280,000 on Wait, for real? Hang on. Comedy has 280,567 users. Mystery has 280,568 users. That's insane. There is one more person on Mystery than on Comedy. Mystery actually outnumbers Comedy right now. And on Tragedy, 280,565. It's so close. It's crazy how close it is. Comedy has 2 more people than Tragedy, and mystery has one more person than comedy. That is insane. That's crazy to think about. That the most amount of the biggest team and the smallest team are what, 4 people away? That is nuts how close it is. I mean, I guess it's because when a new person logs on, I was thinking that too, James, that it's improbable. I think the reason for that is when a new person signs up like halfway through, the game automatically assigns them to the team with the least people. This is my guess. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but I would assume that the game assigns them to the team with the lowest amount of people. And probably there are a lot of people who don't care about changing their teams. So now it's gotten to the point where people are joining and it's filling up the other ones. But it is still crazy that the teams are so close. Like when you've got 280,000 people, I don't think 1 or 2 people is going to make a big difference. And also the score is very close as well. Like it's not a clean sweep it's not a guaranteed victory for comedy yet. We're only 1.5% ahead of tragedy. So it is very possible for you guys to come back. So don't give up yet, because I ain't giving up. Tia called me a nerd. Tia, rude. Do you want me to take your fish away? I will take away your fish. I set the song Discord in the music channel. It's definitely a unique vibe, but would recommend. All right, cool. Interesting. No, fish! Not the fish, not my fish! Well, then be nice. Chip's not here. Mother is not here. So you'll have to settle for your uncle bossing you around. Would you like a beer? I'm just kidding. Percentages are live. You can also see directly your team's stats by clicking on Team Tragedy in your profile. You mean Team Comedy in my profile. I fear I might... Ow! I fear I might have to head out soon. I might pop back and stream later, though. Alright, no worries, Right Pixel. I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you have. Ow! Ow. What? I'm being a cool uncle. Excuse you, nerd is a compliment. It depends on the person delivering it. I think if I call somebody a nerd, I'm saying it lovingly. But I know people who use the word nerd in a derogatory way. Ow! Okay, I won't take the fish away, alright? That was an empty threat, by the way. Never take a fish away from a Tia. My emo era. Ow, my head. I flexed my X-Men/Marvel card collection too hard to be called a nerd. Agile, no! I mean, at least you don't have magic cards. Then you'd really be a nerd. I need to look at... this is supposed to be one of those, like, made dusters. The little fan... I don't even know what you call them. I should do lace on this, though. I should give it some lace. And maybe I'll do, like, a little, I'll give it a little bow. Because I think that's cute. There we go. We're being so detailed. This might be my magnum opus. I actually do want to make more drawings like this, where it's characters in an actual scene, rather than just like a character standing with a white background, you know, rather than focusing on the character design, which I love. Like, that's my main interest, is character design. But it does bring a certain kind of joy to have characters like sitting in a scene. I don't know. It's just the way that the characters are all like chilling next to each other. It makes me very happy. Lace on a feather duster? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's one of those Victorian era made feather dusters. It's my time. Bye-bye, Twitch links at Aiden, I guess. Whoa, Rypixel popped into the Twitch chat for a second? Alright, bye, Rypixel. Decorative flair, yeah, of course. I'm out of agile. What did Aiden say? I said, you're just lucky I have to yawn. I'm such a sleepy boy. Anyway. I said, at least it's not a Magic card collection. You should see my collection of Magic cards. And having X-Men / Marvel cards is very cool. Sleepy lad, indeed. How do you feel about Avengers Doomsday? I am so excited for that movie. You want to see the big box I have of Magic? Oh, you do have Magic cards. Rosa, you're not escaping the nerd allegations, unfortunately. I've been collecting so many Avatar sets. I love the art on the Avatar. They're as close as we're gonna get to like an anime set of cards. If they come out with like an official Secret Lair Naruto drop or something, I'm going feral. I'm spending so much money on that. It's not even realistic. All of my band money is going to that. I was wanting to commission something else, but had 2 ideas. Would it be alright with y'all if I threw the ideas out here and y'all help me to decide which one to go for first? Sounds great. They're from 2005 and up cards? Interesting. I haven't... 2005... How old would those cards be? Because I know that Alpha was like a long time ago. Didn't Magic start up in like the 70s? Wasn't it big in the 70s? I don't really remember. I need to find my little lace brush. Don't ask why I have a lace brush. It's not important. There it is. I sent the box to General on Discord. All right. I'll take a look. I'll have a look here. Oh my gosh, that's so many Marvel X-Men cards. That's awesome. This is all Magic the Gathering. Oh, cool. You have one of the where do you get those boxes, by the way? Those are the boxes that I always find at like card stores, like singles stores. Also, are you in a storage facility right now? You keep your Magic at the U-Haul? Holy crap. Why? Holy carp. Why is Magic the Gathering? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? I'm going to be selling those probably. If they're old, they might fetch a pretty penny. There are definitely some Magic cards that can get you a little bit of cash. The lace, when I make the lace this small, it loses so much detail, though. It's frustrating. I don't understand how other artists can have such thin, small brushes with so much detail. Like, are they just drawing on absolutely massive canvases? I mean, I guess this one is only HD and it's not 4K. But it still surprises me that, you know, this is basically as small as I can make my lines right now. Because if I make them any smaller, it's at 6 pixels right now. If I go down to like 3 to try to make it really thin or something. Look at how pixelated it is. Like, all it is pixels. It doesn't look soft or smooth at all. Like, ideally the brush, you know, looks something like this. Hang on, let me zoom out. Looks something like this. And it's like very smooth, right? And loose. I don't know. Other artists are just built different. I think they might just be using giant canvases. But, oh well. We'll just make do with what we have for now. Okay, so the first idea was Minri in 3 different scenes, separated by lightning, showcasing her lightning powers. One using her lightning for healing, one using it as a shield, and the last one using it as an attack. Okay, cool, I like it. I think I remember you talking about this idea. I found this whole box at a Goodwill with cards. Oh, dang. That's really cool, though. I've never looked at like a local Goodwill store to find Magic cards or Magic boxes, but that's actually a great idea. My other idea was an overtop camera shot of a desk with a keyboard and a mouse with aspects of games I've played set across the desk as items. Wait, I love that idea. That's so cute. Literally that box with the cards in it, I found at a Goodwill. And I was in the storage unit. Yes, that's crazy. That's awesome. Have you seen that video of the picture that zooms in infinitely with a million tiny worlds the further you zoom in? Yeah, are they called fractals? Where it's like a mathematical equation that you zoom in more. You know what is crazy to me is those kinds of videos, but they're of like illustrations. Like they're fully zoomed out and it's like a beautiful landscape. And you think, "Oh, that's pretty." And then they zoom into the sun and you see in the sun there's like a whole other drawing. And then they zoom into that one and there's a whole other drawing. I assume that that's a transition that they do. Like I assume that those are all different drawings and they transition from one to another. I don't think it's all one file because it would have to be enormous. Also, I'm gonna get rid of some of the repeating X-Men slash Marvel cards and also some Wildstorm cards. Something DC that I've never heard of. I'm selling cards because life is sucky and I need money. That's fair, Rosa. I get you. Excuse me. I feel ya. Getting rid of some of my stuff. It's necessary. It's not always fun, but sometimes it's something you gotta do. Fractals are so trippy. Yes, they are. You zoom into a blue nail, but then within the nail is an island with a village. You zoom in further, and then it's something else. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those have to be transitions, like just cleverly done transitions. Because I have seen some that go on for several minutes. A drawing within 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 a drawing, like 10x. They do that many times. I'm like, there's literally no way. I don't think a computer exists out there that is good enough to make canvas sizes that large. I draw at 1920 by 1080. I draw in 4K 3160 by 2480 on like my that's like the biggest canvas that I'll go. Demon, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Um to make something that detailed, you would have to have a canvas size of like 100 billion. Buenas noches. C. I'm even selling my little vintage organ piano, which sucks. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Rosa. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just think about whoever gets your piano will probably be so excited to have it. But yeah, I can't decide between those two. On one hand, the Minri would be epic, but would probably cost more because many characters, yes. The other one is also cool and would probably just count as a background, but I don't know what to pick. But, I mean, personally, I like the idea of having the desk. That could be even like a desktop wallpaper or something would really be cool. I was in a Star Destroyer today. Inside of a Star Destroyer. That's crazy. Let's try to keep the chat to English just because I can't really allow other languages because I don't speak other languages. And I don't know if you're like saying slurs in chat if it's not in English. Bro doesn't know what a Star Destroyer is. Are we talking about the Death Star from literal Star Wars? I want to get them both eventually. Yeah, of course. It's just deciding which one to get first. I really like that idea of having a desk with like little things from all of your games. Like if you play Fallout, there's like a little bottle cap. I was at don't laugh at me. I was at Disney's Hollywood Studios and I went on the Ride of the Resistance ride. Oh, it's a Star Wars ride at like Hollywood Studios, which is different from Disney World. Also, I found what? Babu Frick? Is that are we making up words or is this like a Star Wars character? Babu Frick? Is that a long lost relative of Boba Fett? It's a character from Star Wars? Okay, that's sort of what I thought. Babu Frick. What is Star Wars? bro. Did you know that the jazz in Star Wars is called jizz? Thank you, Minri, by the way. I appreciate that. That's a rule that we have to follow. English only in chat because, like I said, people could... If you need to kick them or ban them, Minri, then that's fine. If they're not going to follow the rules, I can't... it's out of my hands. What does Babu Frick do? Is Babu Frick the new Han Solo? I'm also assuming that you're doing this through Google Translate, but it would be very funny to just if Alanix is correct and Minri just speaks all of these languages. I am using that, yes. Okay, good. He's a droid smith? Whoa, wait, that sounds awesome. Bro makes droids? I guess that makes sense. I never thought about who makes the droids. Who made C-3PO? Isn't he like artificial intelligence? He has like his own mind? So whoever created him created an intelligence. A tiny droid smith. That sounds adorable. Why have I never heard of this guy before? It sounds so cute. What the heck? Anakin made C-3PO? Wait, for real? What? That's so surprising to me. The little pod racer child? It literally created life. Okay, interesting. Babu Frick is 9 inches tall, if I remember correctly. Great, Aiden. Now you made enemies in Spain. They said bye because they didn't want to use a translator. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're going to have to go find a chat that can moderate the language they can speak in. This is something that you can't be flexible on. Because I have to be able to moderate chat. And I only speak English. If you're speaking a different language, I can't moderate what you're saying. You could be doing hate speech and leaving slurs and harassment and stuff. Any Twitch streamer will tell you that that's not a bendable rule that you can allow. You just have to... They have to start using a translator, or they have to go away or not talk. It's just an unfortunate aspect of Twitch streaming. The only translating I've done is drunk Alanix. That's so funny. You got me, though, and I have Google Translate. Yeah, but I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not going to force you to translate every single chatmate. And then, you know, it starts out as one person, and then there could be numerous people in here speaking all different languages, and then you'd have to keep up with translating every single chat by every person not using English, and that is a slippery slope. So we just stick to English. It's what all Twitch streamers do. I'm Puerto Rican. I could have told him he couldn't speak Spanish. I appreciate that offer, Rosa. We have a mod with a translator, with Google Translate, so... but I didn't. Hey, we figured it out, and that's what matters. Hopefully the translations didn't translate as rude. Yeah, don't worry about it. You did your best. I appreciate that. You really went above and beyond. Also, I try my best to, like, explain these things to people, but it's in the rules. if you scroll down on Twitch, just read the rules, man. Like, you have to agree to the rules before you're allowed to chat. On Twitch, when you click on the chat button, it's like, here are chat rules. You are not allowed to chat. If they don't speak English, they can't read the rules. That's their problem. That's not my problem. Because it means that they didn't read the rules. They know that those are rules popping up. You have to agree to the rules. So, if I go into a chat that doesn't speak English, I'm not just going to ignore the rules and assume that I'm exempt from them. I would put the rules into Google Translate and see what the rules are. And I would not join a chat that doesn't speak the same language as me. Just flat out. But even if I did, just because you don't understand the rules doesn't mean the rules aren't there, you know? In a court of law, if I said to the judge, I have rules, they didn't read them, then the judge would rule in my favor and say it's their responsibility to make sure they understand the rules in their own language. It's unreasonable for me to assume that I can do it for every person in the world. Ignorance does not mean exempt. Yes, of course, of course. So, I don't feel as bad when people join, purposely ignore the rules, and then start chatting. Then it's like, sorry, but the rules are there for a reason. They're important. Great, he's getting political again? This has nothing to do with politics. I'm just talking about the rules of Twitch chat. The only reason I brought it to a court was to illustrate that at the highest level, it's not my fault for... It would be unreasonable for... for any reasonable person it would be unreasonable for any regular person to translate the rules into every language on the planet. Ah! I have a deal to make with you. Trade offer. You receive 30 biddies. I receive a silly simple doodle of a Dr. Pepper. Oh, a pepper with a stethoscope. A Dr. Pepper, if you will. Feel free to say no, of course. I will have to say no, gay Cheeto Puff. But welcome in. I love the name. That's very funny. Yeah, sorry. I am grinding on Art Fight right now, and I have less than a week left. So I must get it done. A doctor with a stethoscope. A Dr. Pepper, if you will. Yes, yes. Quite exquisite. I see those squats, Rosa. That explosion actually terrified me. It was doing a very tedious task, and I physically jumped. Welcome in, Hey Nwallen. Hope you're doing very good. It's a whole joke I have. I offer biddies for the same doodle. I'm making a collection. That's a great idea. So how many drawings do you have now of a Dr. Pepper can with a stethoscope? I must do squats now. Even though my legs are really sore for running 5 kilometers today. Aiden, I have a deal. You draw me a Dr. Pepper, I give you 0 bits. No deal! No deal. As tempting as it is to draw you something for nothing, gonna have to say no on that one. Ugh. Oh gosh, it hurts my legs. Ugh. Hi Aiden, hi chat. I hope you all are having a good day. I am having a good day, Turtle. I hope you are having a good day. How are you? No, not a Dr. Pepper can. A pepper with a stethoscope. Like it's a pun. The pepper is a doctor, and it is a Dr. Pepper. I have 16 Dr. Peppers now. Oh my gosh, this hurts. And the Wheel of Accents. Okay, one thing at a time. Alright, settle down. I got 2 more. There's one. 16 Dr. Peppers is pretty awesome. So, now riddle me this. Do they go for the classic, like, full red pepper? Or do they toss it up? Do they do like a jalapeno? Or do they do like a sliced up pepper? Okay, where's my wheel? There's my wheel of accents. I'm being forced to be a silly goober. Here we go. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get this time? Wow, the new one! Guys, there's a first time for everything. You're not allowed to be mad at me if this isn't a good one, because this was a chat suggestion. So for 5 minutes, I'm gonna be a newscaster, see? They call this the transatlantic accent because everyone from Atlantia can understand it. Yes, very good. Is it anyways 30 bits? I'm okay working on commissions, but it's 118 and the heat is making me feel icky. Or maybe it was just a regular newscaster voice, saying everything as though it's breaking news. I was thinking black pepper. This is just the guy from SpongeBob. Breaking news! Just a pile of black pepper. Wrenches, if y'all had one chance to wish for anything, what would you wish for? I would wish for more wishes. This just in, local man wishes for more genies. Breaks the universe in the process. It's also very hot here, where we are. But not as hot because we're in Canada. Hang on, I paused it. What if for the newscaster thing, I just described everything as though I'm on the news? This just in, Robin Weaver has joined the chat. Robin Weaver drops an emote of what looks to be a rat giving me the middle finger. Minri Live left a chat saying infinite potato in response to Tia's question of what would you wish for? Now that's a lot of potatoes. It's so dumb. It does indeed get hot in Canada. Canada lights on fire for the 5th year in a row. Breaking news, Canada remains on fire. This is now year 5 of Canada always being on fire. Tune in next week to see the update on how many weeks Canada can be permanently on fire. Aiden, if I slide the heat your way, can I get the cooler temperatures? Now, newscaster Aiden is unsure whether or not Turtle is flirting or just making a silly joke. He's going to assume for the benefit of all chat that this is just a goof. James is insisting a voice other than mine is necessary, which means we're going back to the 1950s news broadcasters, eh? Hi, Turtle. Welcome in, Salty Dog. So good to see you, yeah. And DeadSec as well. Thank you all for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, the day before Monday, the day after Saturday. Yes. Today we're constructing yet another piece of artwork. The other one is still different than yours. I prefer the other. This just in. James cannot make up their mind. Number 15, Canadian Fire. The last thing you'd want on your Canadian summer is a Canadian fire. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. It's just a goof, I promise. It is Mock Sunday. I refuse, time doesn't exist. Yes, I'm just getting an update from the studio. Time is broken. Small will not be able to join today. She's having a shower and gonna go to bed early because she's going on an adventure tomorrow. Reminds me of Bilbo Baggins. Now I'm wondering, how do hobbits shower? Feel free to call the station if you were a stinky hobbit, or rather, a clean hobbit, and would like to fill us in on how you shower. No detail will be spared. That is unfortunate. We hope Small improves and can join us again. I'd feel weird flirting with a streamer, not going to lie. I don't know the person behind the screen. This is very true and very pog. And something not a lot of people understand. Oh, thank goodness that's over. That takes so much more effort than a regular accent. Oh my goodness, this was the longest 5 minutes of my life. Except for when I plank. Time is an illusion. And so are pants. Hobbits don't shower, source me. Are you 3 feet tall? Because then you can't be making fun of me for me being short. Welcome in, stars. Now, how much does the extra line art provide? I mean, it does look better, right? I think it looks better. Yeah, I like it. We'll keep doing that. Inside, physically I'm over 6 feet, but inside you're the size of a hobbit. I think realistically, if I were any, if I were like teleported to a fantasy world today, and the omniscient presence who teleported me had to decide what fantasy race I would be, I'd probably be a hobbit. They'd be like, this guy likes to sit in his garden and drink. Yeah. That's a hobbit right there. The drows have an Australian accent. Oh no, mate. Let's go down to the Underdark. Oh, blimey. The sun's really bright out. It's hurting my skin. It feels like I'm being set on fire. Why don't we go inside, mate? Because they're from a land down under. Hi, stars. I'd be John Human Fighter. Yeah, so real. I was talking about that earlier, actually. Evening, Aiden. Stars. Hi, stars. Yes, hello, stars. I hope you're doing well. I won't pretend to be cold anymore. But going back to the whole Canada's hot situation, it can get hot outside. It was very humid and hot today, but it was overcast, which is why it was the perfect day for a run, because it wasn't like sunny, like I wasn't about to get burnt. Ow! And I am in the basement, which means that I get to stay nice and cool. Canada gets humid? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It gets very humid here. I mean, it's weird because where I live, it's like dry all of the time. It's so dry in the winter that I get nosebleeds at like 4 a.m. But in the summertime, we get these big walls of clouds and rain that come over the mountains from Alberta. And it can get nice and humid near water anyway. Throws estrogen at Aiden. Hooah! Dodges it? Haha. You just wasted an estrogen. I would love to be a wizard. Mage hand and prestidigitation alone are amazing. True. I was thinking Salty Dog. I was thinking of a character today that's a cleric who is devoted to a god of trickery. Cuz I think it's an underutilized subclass. And I think it's very funny to have somebody who pranks people, not just because they think it's funny, but because it's their religion. Like, they believe in pranks. They believe in pranks after death. Moon Shadow Elves are Scottish. Fire Elves are French. That's so funny. I've never heard of either of those. Just sent a crazy commission request? Oh my goodness. Don't even remember what Star Elves sound like. Ow! No, my estrogen! It throws estrogen at Aiden. Dang it! Is that what that exploded? Stop! No, I have to take more testosterone to offset this. I don't know how any of that works. And they slay. Hi, Garen. Welcome in. Making me do push-ups and crunches immediately. How dare you? I just went on such a big run today, though. I should take a break. Shadowheart gave Trickery Cleric a bad rap mechanically. I do think it was limited. And also, Shadowheart being kind of an edgelord ruined it for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Shadowheart as a character. But I want my Trickery Cleric to, like, just constantly screw with people. Shadowheart was like, I'm gonna lie to everyone about who I really am, and that's what makes me trickery. I'm like, no. That's the boring kind of trickery. My trickery is gonna be the fun kind of trickery, where you, like, pour buckets of water on people, you know? I'm gonna be setting traps constantly. Not harmful traps, but just traps that, like, explode into paint or something. Cast invisibility on yourself right before you die so that your party can't save you. Now that's a good goof. I use Shadowheart to clear traps. With detecting and disarming them? No. With having her run ahead and trigger them all? That's so funny. Anyway, I gotta do my, I gotta do push-ups and then crunches. I will return. Aiden Sketches will return in Infinity War. Oh, man. This is why you don't do exercises on stream days. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, that's hard. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that hurt. You just gotta crank them out, you know? You just gotta do them fast so your body doesn't realize that you're exercising. By the time your body catches up with you exercising, you're done. That's the idea. Okay. And 1, and 2, 3. Ow! 5. Stop estrogen bombing me. 6. While I'm exercising. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh my gosh. Oh. That sucked. Oh. I hated that. Don't make me do that again. Anyway. Can we battle something? Yeah, do you guys want a boss fight or do you want to fight each other? Like 19 attacks? That's insane. I did it! I did it! You're welcome, Garen. I hope you're doing well, Garen. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, yay. Oh, and the stretch. Thank you, Garen. I appreciate you. Oh. Oil Cat, welcome in. Wait, I should show all of you newcomers the line art so far. There it is. I asked Stream Avatar's people about the box attack layout, and they said to verify the files to make sure the update installed right if it isn't doing the over chat thing. Interesting. That seems weird, but it's easy to try, so like I'll try it. Aiden, you're a knob. You're a knob! You're a knobhead! Oi, mate, did you know you're a knobhead? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm a knob and I'm proud. I want to fight Aiden. Sounds like they want a free-for-all. You spread the yawn! Oh, I'm sorry, Turtle. I'm just so sleepy. I'm not used to it. Oh! I did it again! I just did it again. Oh, we won a boss. Sounds like we won a boss. Welcome back, Noobster. I'm doing well. How are you? It's hot, and I went for a run today.
Minliv says boss incoming, prepare thyself.
Boss incoming! I'm not a simp! Yes, you are, Oil Cat. Just not for me. You don't have to be a simp for me to be in the simp corner. Don't call me a knobhead, you absolute woeful! Well, alright, mate. If that's what you think, you don't want to call me a knobhead. Hi, PUBG, welcome in. There's a boss fight! Everyone join! Type exclamation mark join and then one of the classes in chat, and then you can join the boss fight for a chance to win like 300 gold or something. Because like, I think it's 200, 300, something like that. PUBG, don't forget to write the name of the class afterwards. Yeah, like that. Like that. It's 200? Alright, for a chance to win 200 gold. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. Look at the absolute lineup that we've got right now. I just woke up. Well, good morning, PUBG. Are you ready to fight a boss? Are you ready to fight for your life? Aiden, your dad is your mother's brother and your mom sells Avon. I'm gonna finish my nails. Construction workers be like? This weekend is circus themed? Wait, that's awesome. What ideas do you have for that? It is good day. The way that you said that made me think of Heavy, TF2. It is good day to not be dead. Also, I don't have human ears. Y'all need to start specifying stuff with your characters. Because how do I know? I also just woke up. Wow, good morning, y'all. Good morning, shakes you out of bed. Puts great axe in your hands. It's time for a boss fight. Good morning. And then we can have bacon and eggs. The Heavy is dead. Bonk! She's a Neko girl, of course she doesn't have human ears. Don't say of course as in there's not a Neko girl out there who doesn't have human ears. Or who does. There's so many Neko girls who have human ears. The literal, like, the anime with the super popular Neko girl. She has human ears. She has 2 sets of ears. Yes, there are many Neko girls who have ears. It's weird. You're just assuming that everybody else has the same experience you do. But there are loads of people who draw their Nekos with regular ears and cat ears. There are some people who would think it's weird to not have human ears. It's weird to have just a smooth head. You know what I mean? So just specify that next time. Take the human off, and you in what army? You gonna make me? Ow! Hi, Shay. Welcome in. As a wolf girl, I also don't have human ears. Yes, see, and the reason I didn't draw you with them is because you specified that you don't have human ears. So I knew not to- Ow! So I knew not to include them. I will, though. I'm just memeing Oil Cat. I am the most random person in the world. You will get barely any context. I will find him, I will capture him, and no one will die ever again. That's cool. Or is it? Perfectly timed Vine Boom. I think it's weird to have nothing at the human ear spot. Yes, I think what we've discovered is that there are some people who like it better with just the cat ears, and there are some people who like it better with the human ears. But because both exist, and both are normal, and both are fine, you need to specify which one it is, and you need to not get angry when you didn't specify and somebody else did it wrong. I took a lot of time drawing and inking that ear. Oh, hi, Puppet. Well, I forgot to say hello. And hello, Shay. That's like, I know what you're trying to do. How dare you? I just farted. Hope this helps. It does, actually. I feel much better. Thank you. Objection! Objection! Let me I had to erase them because I forgot Minri didn't have ears there. Yeah, I also think that, like, it's Art Fight. You're getting free art. Stop complaining. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Fighting a boss right after I woke up, so I'm EP. How's the boss fight going, by the way? Did anybody die? I know the PUBG was saying that someone was low HP. I thought it was common knowledge. Hey, that's okay. We learned something today. That it's not common knowledge. Lots of cat girls have 2 sets of ears. Aiden doesn't want to do funny. Boo, Mr. Streamer Man. Boo him. Okay, normally I would leave it. Like, if it was James, I would leave it, because, you know, that's a funny meme. But it sounds like Oil Cat really doesn't like the human ears. But if you hate it that much, you should probably specify it. That's a baller quote. I'm from Saskatchewan, where the roads are open and the drivers are drunk. I am allergic of socialization. Oh my gosh, get the EpiPen out. Because we're going clubbing. I'm just kidding. My social anxiety could never. I thought the rules were if a Neko and a human have a kid, they have both sets of ears. And my source is a random webtoon. Driving in my car right after a beer? No, DedSec, no! That's drinking and driving! I'm sorry, but that's absurd. Cat ears and human? You have 2 sets because you're that deaf? No. Just, like, extra good hearing. I like to imagine you could just, like, turn them off. You could turn off one set of ears and listen with the other ones. Good enough. How does a cat girl wear headphones, though? See? Check and mate. Earbuds. Ah. But headphones. Can they wear headphones? DUI. How about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. No, don't. That's like, don't. Don't. I find it very weird and I don't appreciate the absurdity. Well, hey, we're just saying. There's a whole lot of us who thought that this was completely normal. So maybe it's what is absurd to you may not be absurd to another. All we do is absurdity here? Hey! No, you know what? On second thought, yeah, you're right. Okay, actually, before I can do my nails, I gotta wash the dishes. I used here the person that I'm pet sitting for. Aw, that's nice of you. I think Aiden doesn't know the song. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know the drunk driving song. I'm just too much of a good boy. What can I say? I would never ill an eagle. I'm actually flabbergasted that people think that's normal. Look, I mean, there's like animes with cat girls with 2 sets of ears. So there are entire studios who think it's normal. There's entire fan bases of those studios of those shows who think it's normal. It's to the tune of Undertale? Wait, which song in Undertale? Undertale from Undertale? Anime is not like a good source of information. Well, there's not like a Bible of cat. There's no cat girl Bible that says what cat girls can and cannot be. It's a social thing. It's a cultural thing. And if something is cultural, then if there's like a TV show with a cult following, that can change people's perspective on something. That can change the culture. Also, cat girls are so anime coded. What do you mean? Doesn't chain smoking cat also have cat and human ears? Oh yeah, maybe. See? Very famous, very popular show. It's being normalized. Wait, hang on. Let me get the the plural of anime is anime and not animes. Yeah, I know, I don't care. It makes more intuitive sense to say animes, even if it's not correct. I'm gonna keep saying it. There is a Catgirl Bible, you heretic. I didn't just say there's no Catgirl Bible. I said there's no Catgirl Bible that says what you can and cannot do with Catgirls. And even if there was, who's to say that's the ultimate authority? Well, I could write a Catgirl Bible, and I could say that every Catgirl has to have human ears and cat ears. And then what? Huh? Checkmate, atheist. Baked potato. And then Noobster contributing. My source is myself. I met a cat girl. Huh? Just a female cat. I'm gonna put on the character bio, no human ears, just the oil cat ones. Thank Aiden. Do it. Do it. And then everybody would be like, ah, see, that's an important piece of information that I would have been otherwise missing. This Aiden guy sounds really cool, that he's giving me good info to use. I should probably add that to my bio as well. Aiden already knew because I'd mentioned it on stream before. Yes, this is true. BRB, don't die. That's gonna be my like grad quote. Grad. I already graduated. What do I mean? What am I talking about? Catgirls shouldn't be categorized. Exactly. Categorized. You can't put them in a box because it's a box. They'll bite it and wreck it. Cats love boxes. There's no hard and fast rules about what catgirls can and cannot be. I believe in Scientology. Mike Tyson getting indoctrinated. I'm back already? Dang, that was fast, James. We did not die. Not yet. But there's cat in categorization. There's also Igor, but I don't know what that dude's doing. I haven't heard from that dude since, you know, his movie. Unintentional pun. Yes. The best kind. Indeed. Anyway, this is the part where you have to kill your darlings, unfortunately. Where some of the line art for small I have to erase. Because it overlaps. But it must be done. All that hard work. To draw that shoulder. Years of academy training wasted. This is the one that's gonna hurt the most. Is having to erase like half of Tia. I'm just gonna make a copy of the line art so that I know in my heart it still exists. Okay, it's added. Okay, great. I approve. Good job, Oil Cat. There we go, no more overlaps. And then Chip, same thing. I want to keep a copy of the line art because I'm too precious about that. Aiden, dead sec. I need Rosa to shield after my turn, please. Will we beat the boss? Most likely. Hey, let's go. 8-Ball has confidence in y'all. Y'all are weird-ass people? Nuh-uh. Just because your preconceived notions turned out to be wrong doesn't have anything to do with us. Just want to say you're awesome and I treasure you. Aw, thank you. You guys are awesome and I treasure you guys. No, you're breathtaking. Or hit again. Yes, Uno reverse, exactly. Hey, be nice. Rosa's allowed to do whatever they want to do. Okay? Don't micromanage people's boss battle. What if they hit a cool move they've been waiting to do this whole time? And they're like, oh boy, it's finally my turn. I can't wait to use my lightning bolt. And you're like, no. Rosa's gone. No, Rosa! I'm falling asleep slowly. During a boss battle? Come on, get it together. The fate of humanity is at stake. I'm just kidding, Rosa. You can go to bed if you need to. Tia, watch out. I'm coming for you again. Oh, ayo. Tia getting attacked. Once again. And Tia's getting attacked in mine as well? Dang. This is a two-front war you're gonna have to fight. I work tomorrow 6 to 2. Oh my gosh, you have to get up early for that then. Dang. You know what? Permission to go to bed granted. I'm also attacking Small again. That's good. Although I think Small said that they were done with Art Fight for this year. So don't expect to get an attack back. But, I mean, I'm still attacking Small. I'll shake your shoulder a bit. No, it's fine, silly pun. Noobster, don't say this about yourself. There we go. Added the appearance description that I had on my VGen. Nice. Speaking of Hun, where's Mythica? I don't know, probably being cool and busy and doing big man things. Leading the board of musical theater. Finding sponsors for productions. Probably sleeping, it's early. That too. Mythica does always wake up halfway through stream, so this is also true. Wait a minute, what the heck? I'm missing details from Small's character. Oh, they're just wearing, like, normal pants. The vest would come down like that, so it'd be about there. It's part of the vest. Give me the vest, the vest, the vest, the vest of you. I was distracted, almost missed my turn. You guys, the boss is gonna step on you and stomp you. You gotta pay attention. Your lives are at stake. I'm gonna eat Aiden Cheerios, BRB. What? I don't have Cheerios. Where are you getting the Cheerios from? DedSec? I'm gonna eat Aiden. No, please. Please leave me be. You can have my legs, I guess. I just need my arms and head and torso to be able to stream. My drawing tablet feels so scratchy because of Art Fight. I need to get the screen protector that feels like paper. Yeah, that sounds fun. That one sounds nice. I was looking at that. But I have gotten used to the screen protector that I have right now. You know, it really threw me off when I first got this tablet. Because in all of the, like, review videos, they're like, remember... Wow, you did it! Good job beating the boss, everyone. That's what happens with the power of teamwork and stratagem. Very good, well done. When I first got this drawing tablet and I was looking at unboxing and reviews and stuff, everyone's like, make sure that you remove the plastic from the screen before you use it, because it feels way better. Mine didn't come with plastic on the screen. Mine was ready to go, and so for a long time, I was like trying to get under the screen protector, and I'm like, it is really hard to remove this plastic. But all these YouTube videos say, remember to take out the plastic. And eventually I realized that the very thick screen protector is not the little thin layer of plastic that they keep on it for packaging, and that mine just didn't come with that for some reason, and so I was trying to remove the screen protector instead of the plastic, because there was no plastic. By the way, just saying, every insult that I say is satire. Good to know, excellent disclaimer, I will keep that in mind. Now you guys can gamble all your money away on slots, or blow each other up with bombs. Silly goose. I will admit it was slightly silly goose behavior on my part, and I should have realized immediately that it wasn't plastic. But also, I cannot stress this. I watched like 7 videos, and every single one of them was like, remember to take off the plastic wrap, and I was like, okay, why wouldn't mine also come with plastic? But I guess they just said, screw you. You don't get any. Who all is in this attack? It is you, Oil, and then Small, James, Tia, Chip, and Minri. Also, I got nice Tita. Yeah, I worked really hard on them. Here, close up. I'm gonna go back to sleepy now. Oh, okay. Thanks for popping in, PUBG. I appreciate you waking up to join in the stream. Sleep well, rest well, PUBG. I just piss my bed? No, you piss your bed. Not me? What did I say, Stars? I said you gotta attack me. I'm not friends with only one of those people? Chip? Or whoever it is, that's fair. That's fine. Because like we said, the simp corner is just where you guys... That's the default place that you guys chill while watching the streams. If you're just like hanging out and watching, you're a part of the simp corner. That's basically just what we call the place you guys watch from. It originated as people being simps for anybody, really. You don't have to be a simp for me to be in the simp corner. You just have to simp for anyone. Oh, I see, Oil Cat. I am going to burn Dex alive. Because Dex is #1 again? I piss Aiden's bed? So that's where it came from! I was like, I'm 24, I'm too old for this. Stratagems? Down, up, left, down, up, right, down, up. What? What are we talking about? I don't understand this reference. I wonder if the corners are like the back rooms. Little bit. It's like the back rooms, if the back rooms was a friendly diner with no danger, and there's snacks and entertainment. The entertainment is me. And food and blankets. It's a good place to be. And there's no entities, unless you consider me an entity. If you were a backrooms, what backroom would you be? I think if I was in backrooms, I'd be the one with the ball pit. Drink up, Aiden, what I sent in general? Oh, great. Well, now I have to see what this is. Forbidden Cocoa? It's just bubbles. What is it? What is that? I guess you already said it's Forbidden Cocoa. Why is James in a maid outfit and we aren't? Because I told James that I would draw him in a maid outfit, and then I didn't, and then I felt bad. So now I'm doing it for real. Because I made a promise, and I honor my promises. I would be the cat rooms where there's just a bunch of cat towers. That's awesome. Tia, that's excellent. Can I change my answer? I also want to be the cat rooms. Oh, it's soapy water. Oh, I see. It cleans your insides. Yummy, yummy. I want the sorry ladies, my dad's taken t-shirt. That's so good. I want that too. I need the Bass Pro Shops hat that says, women, fish want me, women fear me. And then also a t-shirt that says, sorry ladies, my dad's taken. Why does James look like your sideways cousin? Sideways. Huh. Obviously because James copied me. James copied my OC design, of course. And there's no way that two people could just look similar. I will take James to court over this. Your Honor, this guy looks like me. Your Honor's like, holy shit, I was wondering how the defendant and the prosecution could be the same person. Go to jail. And then they send me to jail instead, by accident. I'm like, no, I'm Aiden, not James. And they're like, yeah, right, buddy. Says here, the defendant is bisexual, and we can tell just from your vibes. And I'm like, no, I'm straight! And they're like, nice try, pal. You're going to gay prison. Welcome back, Ray Pixel. It's what I look like IRL. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I bet you're like 8 feet tall, super jacked, with long blonde hair like a Norse god. I look like my character too in real life. I don't look at all like my character. The gaslighting is crazy. By accident? Hey, hey! I already took the bullet as the one going to jail, alright? Perfect description of me, by the way. The goat? That's the perfect description of you? Wish I had your confidence. That's why he's the goat! The goat! I'm basically prime Thor. Oh, you mean the 8-foot tall blonde Norse god? Ah, okay. Now I don't wish I had your confidence. It sounds like a plague. Waities. Yeah, I'm basically a four from the Marvel movies. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you. I'm just imagining that being like my dating app profile. The ultimate catfish. That truly would be. As a woman, but same difference. Female Thor. Thur. Instead of Thor, it's Thur. Instead of Thor, it's Ther. Thur. That's female Thor's name. It's okay, it's for the shiggles. So true. Everything I do is for the shiggles, truly. I look exactly like my OC. Yes, yes, Nod, nod, this giant star. James, I'll put you on my shoulder because my tatas are occupied by Lilith. Who is Lilith? Oh, princess. Yeah, what do we, princess? My description? Well, I'm basically 8 feet tall. And very ruggedly handsome. If you like neck builds, that is. Kitten. Have you ever watched a little movie called Thor Ragnarok? That's a little what I look like. Have you not seen my Artfight profile? Lilith is the cat mascot. Sorry, my brain is small and names escape me. If I ever get a white cat, I'm gonna name it Prince or Princess. That's really funny. I mean, my son is 8 feet tall. Ah, I see. There have been people who are 8 feet tall, right? I forgot if it was circle or ball. Or balls? Everyone you love is balls. Please tell me someone is clipping this. Aiden Clips channel when? Right Pixel, you're actually currently watching on the Aiden Clips channel. My regular YouTube channel is Aiden Sketches. The VODs by Aiden channel is the one where I keep all my live streams and I post clips of VODs and such. If I ever get a white cat, I'm gonna name it... I'm name is Come Mac and Cheese 1000. Well said. We need more. It's true, I've actually been really bad with... Well, it's hard to clip things consistently. It takes me like many hours to make a good clip. The algorithm, my friend. Yeah. That's what I mean though, is like if you want to be on the algorithm's good side, you need to upload a short like consistently, like every day or every other day, and I just don't have the time to do that right now. If I went full in on live streaming, like if I didn't do the YouTube video stuff and just did live streaming, I would definitely be focusing more on clips. And I would be posting them every day, but I still want the YouTube stuff to be my main stuff, which is ironic me saying that I haven't posted in like 3 months, but Artfight's gonna be a video. Then I'm gonna make an animatic, and I'm gonna try to like actually post more regularly from now on. Because I feel really bad for the people who are waiting for content from me and I make them wait 3 months. Like, that's sucky. But I was busy with band stuff. Again, like, the first time that these people reached out to me, they were like, hey, we just need somebody to take some pictures over the course of the summer. And I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. Just take a couple pictures. And then they immediately were like, all right, we want you to make social media posts. We want you to make shorts. We want you to make edited videos. We want you to make long form. You need to be taking videos. You need to be posting on Instagram. You need to be... And I was like, okay, this isn't what I signed up for, but I guess I'll not do any of my regular stuff and do all of this instead. But now that's mostly done. So, I think this year is going to be my, like, I guess the rest of this year is going to be me saying no. Because I'm not very good at that. A lot of times I say yes just because I want to help people. But also I say yes because you always hear that, like, well, you need to do stuff outside your comfort zone in order to, like, grow your character, to become a more well-rounded human being. And that is very true. But I've done so much of that. I think maybe it's time for me to start focusing on my own stuff and staying in my comfort zone, but just working really hard in there. You know what I mean? Rather than always trying to do new things to build character, I should just be like, well, yes, however, I need to do work. There's only so much character building one person can do. Well, that's not true. We're lifelong learners, but I mean all at once. There's only so much you can do at once. I might have to get you, dog. Sir Grim Reaper Bones the Sixth needs a predecessor. It's creepy to watch being sleep, right? But my cats are so cute when they sleep. Yeah, I don't think cats understand that. I don't think it's creepy to watch cats sleep. They're cute. That's their job, is to be cute. You're getting paid by them, right? I was. I am no longer. But that's just because they don't have shows right now. Aiden, serious question. Let's say I'm able to attack you by Tuesday night. Would you try to revenge me? How many days would I have beyond that? Tuesday night. I have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would try, Stars. I definitely would. Plenty of time. Provided I get this done by then. It's what, Sunday night? So I have tomorrow and then Tuesday to finish this one. I might have to take another day or two to finish this. But then that'll probably be like Wednesday or Thursday, maybe? It'll be close, but I'll try. I'll try to get that done. I might go to jail for drop kicking an infant in self-defense. Self-defense? Huh? Give me flashbacks to the beginning of Kung Pao. What do you mean it's the last week? Yeah, I know, right? There's 6 days left, if you include today. If you don't include today, because it's basically over, there's only 5 days left. And if you don't finish it when Art Fight ends, would you finish it and attack me? Yeah, I would. But I want to get it done before Art Fight's over. I have 9 attacks to do still? 9! Oh my gosh. Pretty sure Art Fight was extended another day, if I recall correctly. That might be because there were some crashes. Is there a way to see active updates? Because I did check that today. And I was just in the FAQs and they were like, yeah, it usually goes until August 1st. I think it was extended because of the massive crashes. Why is it ending on the 2nd? Isn't it usually the 1st? 3 days of crashes? Dang. So do we get an extra day? That would be really nice if we had an extra day of Art Fight. Not like this is new, but it is unfortunate how there's a job-like effort minimum to get even slight notice on a few videos in most cases, and that's only if it aligns with active trends. Yes, you do have to figure out what your niche is, and then you have to post enough with good enough titles, thumbnails, and descriptions that YouTube knows what the niche is so that it can show it to the right people. A lot of people complain about the YouTube algorithm. I actually think it's a great thing, because what the YouTube algorithm does is it doesn't reward you right away, which is good, because I mean, imagine, like, I look back at the first videos on my YouTube channel. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what my niche was. I didn't know what value I was like providing. I didn't have a voice as a creator. And my content just straight up wasn't good. Like, those videos were pretty terrible. If YouTube had shown those to a bunch of people immediately, first of all, I'd be stuck making those kinds of videos, because that would be my niche, which I didn't want. And a whole bunch of people would have seen my terrible videos, which I also don't want. So I'm actually very glad that YouTube doesn't just immediately push new content out to people, because it forces you to get better first before it'll start showing your videos to people. And then once you've got some practice and your videos are good enough quality and people enjoy liking them, and you've found your niche, then YouTube will start to send them out to people and people will see them. So basically, what the algorithm does by not rewarding you right away is it forces you to work hard. It prunes those people who don't have a passion for it. The people who are just there to get famous or get rich quicker, or don't love the act of making YouTube videos, will get burnt out and quit. And that's part of what the algorithm is there for, is if you're not committed, odds are, I mean, there are a lot of people who get famous who are like really scummy people. But it basically forces you to get good at YouTube before people see your content, which is a blessing. So that people don't see your terrible content when you have no idea what you're doing. I get that it's frustrating, though. Like, sometimes you do have lots figured out, and then it just feels like you're straight up getting punished for, like, stepping outside your niche, but I understand why they run it the way that they do. 6 days, 16 hours, and 14 minutes. Oh, so there is an extra day. Oh my goodness. You can do it, Tia. Best of luck. I can't really talk. I haven't really leveled up yet, so I'm just kind of using the algorithm as an excuse. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just as long as you understand that you're not being punished for no reason, and the YouTube algorithm has a purpose, which is you don't get views right away, which makes you go, okay, what am I doing wrong? How can I make these videos better? What is this channel supposed to be? Then once you get that figured out, take some time, make a couple videos, learn how it works, make the content good. You realize what value you're providing to people, and then at about the time, if you stick with it, if you're passionate about it, if you're consistent and you make good content, then naturally YouTube will show it to more people and you will get more attention on your videos. Which is why I beat myself up a lot for being so inconsistent, because I think my videos still aren't perfect. I still often look back and see a lot of areas where they need to be improved. So I'm always trying to make my videos better and better. I like the ones that I've made more recently a lot more than my older ones, which is a good sign. So then consistency is the next thing, which is not easy either. It's very difficult to be consistent, especially when you're doing like art related stuff. I have seen people like pivot and do things where they just like do art challenges, or they like talk about art. And if my channel was just talking about art, if I made like 7 or 8 images of me that I could throw up as like a little PNG tuber and then just talk about art, or even use a face cam and talk about art, that's an easy way to stay consistent. And make a lot of videos, even when you don't have a passion for it. But that's not the kind of videos that I want to make. I want to make animatics and silly, like, sketch comedy, but literally sketch comedy, because there's sketches. So, I think it's just choosing to spend my time on YouTube videos rather than other stuff, which has been hard because I've been doing the band stuff. And I've been working hard on commissions, because that's, actual people on the other side of the screen waiting for their art to get done. I don't want to make them wait. But then at the same time, doing all these commissions is making the people on YouTube wait. But if I were to put the commissions on hold and work on YouTube stuff, then those people would have to wait months because it takes me so long to make YouTube videos. So, it's a difficult balance. Being consistent is crap propaganda. It's true, though. You do have to be consistent. I just post for fun. That's good. That's a good way to treat it. Hi, Phoenix. Welcome in. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. I gotta go home. All right. Have a safe trip home, stars. I have you on Twitch and BoobTune. Huh? Maybe post speed draws of the commissions that allow it. Yeah, but again, that's not really the content that I want to make. Like I said, I want to make animatics and sketch comedy. If I wanted to talk about art and just like post speed paints, I could do that a lot more consistently, but that's not the kind of thing that I want to do. Shoes better? Are you saying which is better? Twitch chat or YouTube chat? I can't compare my Twitch links to my YouTube links. Y'all converse for Twitch. Converse? Shoes? Are we talking about shoes? I'm confused. I'm confused. Now, who said shoes better? I've heard that YouTube is less chaotic. And then Noobster says, I eat soap. Perhaps not. Perhaps just a different kind of chaos. That was very good comedic timing. I don't, yeah, YouTube chat's not really that chaotic. I eat soap. I take it back. YouTube probably likes, I don't know, Vans. I'm so lost. Are we doing a, like, YouTube chat picks a shoe, and then Twitch chat picks a shoe, and then we decide what's the better shoe? Also, VOD, one of your OCs is in my Mass Attack. I'm hoping to get it uploaded tomorrow or Tuesday. Who is that? Who's OC? No music. It's all empty. I genuinely don't think there is a way to get music to YouTube without having it go through Twitch. Because I multi-stream, and the YouTube stream is a copy of the Twitch stream. Except I change a couple things that go against rules. I just shortened your YouTube channel name. Oh, one of my OC. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, well, I can't wait to see that, Phoenix. That's awesome. Hoping to get it uploaded tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, I can't wait to see it. You've said that quite a few times, pal. I'm just trying to let everybody know, because people were getting heated in YouTube chat, being like, give us music, give us music. I'm like, I literally can't. It is not an option. I could stop streaming on Twitch and only stream on YouTube and then give you guys music. But I'm not going to do that. I would never do that to my Twitch links. Don't you dare, Aiden! Yeah, exactly. See, I would never forsake my Twitch links. If anything, I'm offering you YouTube links the option. You guys get to listen to whatever you want while I'm streaming. And if that isn't a blessing, you know? I'm giving you the gift of free will, which is something that Twitch chatters don't have. I just ate my gate. Noobster, have some ramen. Oh, ramen sounds so good right now. I love ramen. I think the line art looks like pretty good, but ow! That scared me. We have free will. Throw something in my head. Yeah, it's true. You do. You guys do have free will. I think maybe I just need to use a much bigger canvas to get more detail with the brush strokes. I think that might be the biggest difference. Noob doesn't represent the YouTube links. What is this? No hate. I escaped the mental asylum. It's so funny, just Noobster shit posting all of this. Everybody's like, YouTube chat's normal, guys, I promise. And Noobster's like, have you ever had an upside down Quetzalcoatl on your ceiling? YouTube's like, shut up. No, it's very funny, Noobster. Prime shit posting. Did I tell you guys that a couple years back I went to visit my sister back when she was living in California, and we went to the Golden Gate Bridge, and I took the worst pictures I possibly could. When everybody goes to the Golden Gate, they take the same boring pictures that everyone's seen 1,000 times, right? It's like, well, look, here's the bridge, here's the sunset, we can see Alcatraz from here. Yawn! So you know what I did? I took a picture of the gate. I took a picture of the sidewalk. I took pictures of the speed limit signs, of the bulbs inside of the lights, of the cyclist signs that went by. Of just like pure red, very zoomed in picture of one of the posts of the bridge. And I thought it was very funny. Like ultimate shit posting. Going to a national landmark and just taking horrible photos and only posting those. Tip, if you don't want to stub your toes, eat them. You're not wrong. You could also optionally cut your toes off. Sever your toes. You just have little nubs down there. And then you'll never stub your toe again. Because your toes are gone. You cannot stub something that does not exist. Anyway, I think it would be very iconic for me to start doing that at
Lil Oil Cat
monuments.
says the fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. Then I ate a burger.
Why did he say it like that? What the heck? That was so funny. Then I ate a burger. Brian, are you okay, bro? Then I ate a burger. And the best part, you can eat them. Eat your toes. Eat your toes. This feels like the how would you feel the pain in your leg if it's cut off argument in just a different font. I always thought that argument was stupid. If your leg is cut off, where are you going to feel the pain? I don't know, maybe the spot where your leg's been cut off? Maybe the giant gaping hole in your leg where you cut the rest of your leg off? I realize that it's a bit, but there are people out there who are like, "Whoa, that's crazy. It's so true though." It's like, "No, idiot. If I stab you with a straw and it goes all the way through you and I cut a little straw-sized hole out of your body, well, where's it gonna hurt? Because it's got, I don't know, maybe the part of your body that's just been exposed to open air and is now bleeding out, like maybe that's where it hurts." Noobster dog, are you okay? Right, Pixel, I appreciate you checking in, because I was just about to say that. I personally think my leg is gone. Oilcat, how did you do that? How did you do that font? What? I also have a 6-pack, by the way. What's going on? Oilcat, are you okay? Why are you speaking in cursive now? You became serif. It is the stump. It's like the thing with mirrors and paper. People don't think things fully through. Are you talking about the writing your name backwards or something? Or writing your name and then holding it up to a mirror and then having it be backwards? Noobster? I like to think... Me too. I am a thoughtful guy. I think about a lot of things. I am a thoughtful guy. I think a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. I think about space and the vastness of it. I think about cake and how much I love it. I think about if Walmart is good or evil. I think tattoos are cool on other people. I think about the unexplored depths of the ocean. I think about the difference in ointment and lotion. I think about if I should wax my back. I think a handful of nuts is a healthy snack. I can keep going. Fonts, you say? What the heck? How are you guys whipping these out? I've never seen these before. I think about that moment when I'm drifting off to sleep, and then my body jerks and I'm falling suddenly. I wonder if that's a defense mechanism for something like when you're sleeping on a cliff, or just top bunking. Sometimes I think how old guys like to whittle, and how if I start now and just whittle a little, my whittling skills will hone before I get old, and I'll pwn on my friends at the retirement home. I think of all the places that a penny's been. Like, seriously, think of all the places that a penny's been in. It could have been in the pocket of the president's suit, but it's probably also been in some toddler's poop, cause little kidsy pennies like their Flintstone vitamins accruing no interest while traveling inside of them. Reentering circulation might boost the economy, but I'd rather not pay with a penny that's performed a colonoscopy. It just happens sometimes. Bro hates text. What's with the different fonts? I'm so confused. What the heck? No, people put an item with a piece of paper beside it and record it from a different angle and go, how does the mirror know what's on the other side of the paper? Ah, that. People learning that light exists. I genuinely want a fat boy right now. Like the bomb? Can we listen to Epic the Musical songs? I don't think we can. I don't think they're on Spoofy. I think I'm no longer fat, so sorry, Oil Cat. No, the ice cream. What is with these fonts? You guys are speaking in Dune now. I'm so confused. Chat, is this bars? No, you know what that is? That's balls. That's balls is what that is. That's buns. That's not bars, that's buns. I don't know, it just keeps going. I'm so confused, Mom. Can you come pick me up? I'm scared. Twitch chat keeps speaking in different fonts and it makes me scared. I feel like I need to read all of these out in different fonts. I'm having a boy bee. You're having a boy bee? Congratulations. That's so cute. Congratulations on having your boy boy. I can't believe you're having a boy boy. I'm now in a box, I guess. This is scary. Are these considered hieroglyphics? Not technically. Good luck reading that. I didn't need it. I aced it first try. Aiden is gay. No. Am I cute now? Yes, you are, unfortunately. That text is very kawaii. Sugoi desu. Ha! Sugoi desu. Yes. Very sugoi, Shiza-chan. Nice, nice. Very nice, Shiza-chan. I'm gonna grab a cold donut from Shady Maple. Who is Mabel? And why is she so shady? And can you grab me one too? I would like a Boston cream or a maple dip. Those are my favorite donuts. I can say stuff too. This is demon writing. Oh, please, it's taking over. Can we get an exorcist in here, please? I want you to know I'm yellow. Kawaii. This different text is really freaking me out. Noobstar, what the hell? Yeah. That text is terrifying. Help, please, please. Are we making our own analog horror now? Lil Oil Cat, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Cleanse the chat.
Oh, that one hurts the voice. Hang on. I have water here. Let me just... Okay, let me get some water out. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it? Bless this water, amen. Okay, now it's holy water. Yeah! I need more. Get some more. Yeah! I throw holy water at you. Don't worry, guys. Yeah! You're clean. I think it's okay now. Wait, the letters look weird.
Vinliv says.
Oh. Brian didn't like that one. Brian didn't like it. Here, I'll do my best Brian impression. Minri Liv says, cleanse the chat. Burger! Burger! Oh dear, Aiden. Yes? Rye, what the hell? You can't be talking, dog. Yeah. Rye just said, duh. Noobster got possessed by Beelzebub for a second there. Instead of go, I'm gonna say Aiden for now on. God. Instead of God, I'm gonna say Aiden. That's blasphemy. You're not allowed to do that. Don't do that. I am but a mere man. I just ate oxygen. Is there a gas leak? How am I the only sane one right now? This is a complete 180 of how it usually is. What's going on? What was that? I'm so confused. There's gnomes showing up? People are speaking in tongues? Eating oxygen? Tia just said femur. That's a bone. I don't know what that means. Why are you saying... Whoa! You sure we're going crazy or are you just EP? Don't gaslight me right now. You guys are being insane. Also, just saying, I'm outside your window. You cannot hide. Huh? I don't see anyone. What's going on? Peanut butter?
Got him!
What does peanut butter have to do with any of this? Chad, are you okay? I'm scared. I'm worried for you guys. Why are you just saying bones and peanut butter and eating oxygen and hiding outside of my window? Aiden, wake up. I'm not asleep. I just pinched myself. It hurt. I just want an ice cream sandwich. Okay, see, now that's normal. That's a normal thing for chat to say. Ow. I think chat is back to normal. They're talking about wanting food and blowing me up. This is more normal. Evil freaky font. Where's Shaden? I'm hiding from you freaks. Whoa. There, he came out for a second. Never mind, this donut is expired. Doesn't taste that good? Well, eat it anyway. Don't waste food. Or give it to me. I'll eat an expired donut. The mold just adds flavor. A donut can expire? It's crunchy. Yeah, maybe it just got hard. Man, he called me a freak. Don't enjoy it. Guys, I'm confused. I bought peanut butter, but I got a jar. That's peanut butter normally comes in a jar. What's confusing about that? You're confusing me by being confused about a normal thing. An ice cream sandwich sounds bomb. It does. It does. I would love an ice cream sandwich right now. I like being insulted. You're Canadian, you should know. How do I fix a crunchy donut? Put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. I also didn't know that donuts could expire. But, like, I guess. Do you guys want a boss battle again? Or, because we did a boss battle before, are you now craving blood? Should we do blood battle? Y'all ever have cheesecake drops? No? That sounds amazing. Tell me more. I can tell just by the name that this is going to be delicious. Whoa, Shaden fixed me. Whoa, wait, what? Shaden's done something good for once? Or maybe you didn't want to be fixed.
Blood for the blood god.
I think we won a battle. I have successfully turned 90 degrees to the left. Good boy, Shaden. Don't call me a good boy. Oh, he didn't like that one. That's wonderful, Noobster. That's nice, Katie. I eat rainbows and poop butterflies. That's nice, Katie. It's like cheesecake about the size of a Timbit with a thin layer of chocolate around it. Oh, I'm hungry now. That sounds so good. What the helly? I want to eat it. Joke's on you. I have berries and yogurt here. It's no cheesecake drop. That's still pretty good. Pick a color. Pink. Noobster, how's the upside down water? Great question. I just ate my bed, including the spiders. All right, we can calm down now, Noobster. A chatter so iconic they get their own voice. I don't know what to eat. F1 grenade or heavy caliber bullet. I just ate oxygen. I'm outside your window. Guys, I'm confused. I bought peanut butter, but I got a jar. I have successfully turned 90 degrees to the left. I just ate my bed, including the spiders. Where is my bed? If that voice ever comes out again, that's how you know it's Noobster. Shinji, crank that Soldier Boy. You! I was so close. I've never won a single battle royale. Well, we might just have to do more then. Who won? James! The Stupid Patrick episode. Please catch my reference. Hey, pal. You just blow in from Stupid Town? The Ugly Barnacle. There once was a barnacle who was so ugly that everyone died. The end. James, give me the money. Trade offer. I receive your money. You receive brownie points. You know SpongeBob? Wumbo. I Wumbo. He Wumbo. He, she, me, Wumbo. Maybe it's because you're ugly. No, just give me the money. James is ghosting you right now. How does that make you feel? Oh, dang it. What was your noise? I ate all the oxygen. No, that's Jimmy Neutron. I just ate my bed, including the spiders. Was I doing like I just ate my bed, including the spiders. I think it was that. I ate all the oxygen in Southeast Asia. Anyways, love y'all. Right Pixel says, yeah. I was away. I was grabbing a popsicle. 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 Pop. Popsicle. Ice, ice, icicle. Test, test, testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that the gingerbread man? Not the gumdrop buttons! Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! BRB gonna take my fish on a walk? No, wait, they can't go on walks! Good soup. Good soup. Oh my gosh, Minri, that looks amazing. I'm jealous as hell. I'm hellish. You hit a woman, it's only fair I get the money. Your opponent does not have enough currency to do that? Oh, you want a duel for it. Ah. It's so tasty. It looks so tasty. I'm just gonna eat another spoonful of berries and yogurt. In my mind, I'm pretending this is a cake drop. A cheesecake drop. Don't forget to fold the dishes while you're out. Ah, yes. They take up way too much space if you don't. Once you take the dishes out of the clothes washer, out of the dryer, gotta fold them up. Oh, snap. James, you're gonna lose. Oh my gosh, the duel is happening. Everyone quiet down. This is like all of Oilcat's money. I don't lose these. We'll see. You've been talking a big game. Everyone pay attention. We're locking in. Oof, Oilcat took a big hit there. Oh! Aww. James, I guess you were right. I'm sorry, Oilcat. You now have $11. You know what that means. I don't have enough money to buy chicken nuggets. Got the cheesecake drops from the local food supermarket. Ooh, it sounds yummy. I just farted twice at the same time. Hope this helps. How? How did you do that? I don't understand. I'm trying to fart twice at the same time with my mouth. Huh. Did it sound something like that? Cinema. My fish drowned. No. With water? My Moni. Yeah, sorry, that was a little gross. What do you think the best way to make a fart noise is? Because there's like that. There's like using your arm. Oh, it's probably that. It's probably that one. Yeah, you're true. You're right. You're right. So true. The music is banging as per usual. Very nice. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, this is my Nerd Jams playlist. All right, time to change topics. No. I wasn't done yet. What about armpit farting? Huh? I just put deodorant on, so this is fine. Can you guys hear this? What about, have you guys done leg pit farting? Can you guys fart with the pits of your legs? I can. Let me roll up my my sweats. Ugh. Can you hear that? Probably not. I need to be like wearing shorts and then I need to lie down and then I can do both legs at the same time. It's like a fart machine gun. YouTube chat is very uncomfortable. No music to save us. Just put your own music on in the background. Put on Benny Hill theme 10 hours and then watch my stream. It's an experience. Taking my fish on a walk, BRB. I thought it was dead. Maybe it's a different fish. Wait, no, don't take that. Don't take your second fish on a walk. It's also gonna drown. I don't know why James hits so hard. James be winning. James stay winning. And it's unfortunate. James stays winning. Derogatory. Oh, did you give Oilcat 300? Oh, that's nice. How very kind of you. That's not the 900 I gave you for fighting. Fighting or you mean losing? James, that's actually very noble of you. I respect it. I rescind what I said. James stays winning friendly instead of derogatory. You like gambling. I was indulging. I like winning. Just to accept the fight, I had to give 400 and then 500. I like fighting, not for money. And I respect it. You fight for the love of the game. You fight me because you like gambling. I fight you because I like punching people. We are not the same. Should I post a clean sketch or lock in and render despite my subconscious warning me not to? You should lock in and render. Good practice. I'm back! Right, I ate it! You what? Another duel! For $10 whole dollars! $10 That's crazy. I can't wait to see who wins this duel for $10. It's gotta be Oilcat this time. It's an underdog story. Oilcat won! Yippee! I don't think the health is your name link. I think everybody has the same HP and it picks a random integer for how hard you hit every time. It might, even if it looks like it, they might just stretch the bar out and not change the amount of HP you have, because then that wouldn't be fair. Visually, maybe, but actual number, probably not. Thank you for putting it more eloquently than I did. What Minri said. Oh, so maybe James hits harder because your bar is shorter? Is that what you're saying? You're explaining why it looks like James always hits so hard? That could be. Maybe James has just been really practicing that right hook. Give him the old 1-2. I use a sword, but okay. Weak. True men fight fisticuffs. Put that sword down, coward. Roll up your sleeves and put up them dukes. Fight me like a man. And then get stabbed in the forehead. Oh, bother. And yet, I don't see you fighting. How dare you? I've been art fighting this entire month. I've been fighting the good fight, sir. See, you guys attack me when I choose not to fight back. I'd like for it to be a challenge. I don't just want to wipe the floor with you guys every time. You know, that would be no fun. You guys just losing every single time. Yeah, that's basically why I don't fight you guys, is because I would literally win every single time. Because I'm basically just really strong. Isn't it crazy that there are people who still think like that? I know guys who are like, your argument is invalid because I could beat you up in a fight. And I'm like, okay, first of all, bold of you to assume you could beat anyone in a fight. Secondly, like, sure, fine, maybe you could. It doesn't matter. Do you think your argument is more correct because you can punch someone harder? And some people genuinely have that logic. They think might makes right. Might cannot fix wrong. Might cannot fix stupid. But it might. It is might, though. Oh, I declined a duel? Oh, my bad. I didn't see that somebody... Do it again! Do it again! James, fight me again! It's like they say 2 mights don't make a left or something. Yes, that's 4 mights that make a left. 2 wrongs don't make a might. No, don't do a buy-in. That's cheap. I literally have infinite money, James. Do it for 0. Because then otherwise that's unfair. Decline. Fight me for $0. And then I'll accept it. I decided to eat avocado toast instead of a heavy caliber bullet. I love smoke grenades. These millennials these days, spending everything on their avocado toast. Not infinite. James, I have a command where I can give myself gold. I effectively have infinite gold. If I run out, I can give myself 999999999 gold. Thank you. Except, because then otherwise people would just fight me for outrageous amounts of money, and if they don't lose, whatever. Or if they lose, whatever. And if they win, they just get a bunch of money from nowhere. That's not money circulating. You're creating new money, which is inflation. It's gonna make the gold worth less. Don't diss avocado toast, man. No, I was just doing a bit. Avocado toast is genuinely delicious. But it's the boomers being like, you kids these days spending all your money on avocado toast instead of pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and being alive during the 1950s when a house cost 2 blueberries and a piece of dry lint. It's that meme. I can't believe in 2008, instead of buying properties and being proactive, I was being stupid and playing with blocks in my living room. Because I was 6. Rats. I need the money motivation. No, copium. Copium. You just can't beat me. I'm just incredibly strong. It's literally not your fault that I'm just so strong. And literally a different tax bracket of strength. Fun fact, pull yourself up by your bootstraps used to be an idiom for doing the impossible. That is very funny. And it makes sense. It's like the the guys who like step on a ladder and then lift the ladder up and then step on it and then they use it to fly. You pull your bootstraps up and then you step in the air and then you just keep pulling your boots up and then you can fly. It's easy. Hi guys, how are y'all? Noobster just gained consciousness. Welcome back, Noobster? Welcome for the first time. Covering yourself in oil to fly in the rain. Yeah, so true, because water is heavier than oil. You know how toast always lands butter side down? Or what is it? Butter side up? Cover yourself in butter. And then when you jump off the roof, you'll just you won't be able to land, you'll just float in midair. Do you like my copium emote? I do, I love it. It means to get up after something hard currently, at least. I assume that it meant, like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps meant, like, I'm assuming you're down on the ground and your bootstraps are undone. So it means stop being lazy, put your shoes on, and get to work. You take a potato chip and eat it! No, I get it. I got the Death Note reference. Don't worry, I know ball. Guys, something happened to Noobster. Noobster became normal. Hi, how are ya? Lovely weather we're having. Hi, how are ya? And we're like, Noobster, no! Aren't you gonna take your fish for a walk? And Noobster's like, well, that's silly. Have you guys ever wondered what's the point of oven? Nope. Nope. I haven't really wondered. Because you use it to heat food and things. I mean, microphone exists, but it's sad. I don't think it's sad. I think it's a great thing that microphones exist, actually. Other guys. Otherwise, how would you be able to hear me? Joke's on you, I actually don't use a microphone. I use something called telepathy to Apple airdrop my voice into each and every one of your brains. You think it's coming from your headphones, but it's actually coming directly from my mind into your mind. And I can see your thoughts. Stop thinking about that. That's dirty. That's gross. That's a sin. I said stop. Quick, don't think about pink elephants! I got you guys. Noobster touched grass and met people IRL. No, James is leaving! I'm gonna miss the other goat! James will be back. James will return. On the next episode of Dragon Balls. Hey, Asher! Hello! How are you? Are you settling back into nice life? Nicely? What am I saying? After your Bahamas trip? Nice Dragon Balls. Just lapse them. Very late to stream because I cardsed against my friend's humanity. Yeah, I've cardsed against my friend's humanity once or twice. No, it's see it next time on Total Drama Island. I miss my hammock time. Asher, you should go out and get yourself a hammock. You should go out there, pick yourself up a hammock. It'll change your life. I like saying that because technically anything that you do changed your life. Like, anybody who needs to pee, you should go pee because it'll change your life. It's like, yeah, it's true. It will. Because your life would be different if you didn't. I ate food, help me! Are you choking? Are you choking? Are you choking? You're an idiot. I ate every table in Europe. Hope this helps. Every table in Europe? Even the Germans' tables? And the French tableau. Oh, I can't believe they let you do that. It's okay, though. They can make more. Here's a wonderful play from cards. Turns out that Disco Fever Man was neither the hero we wanted nor needed. True. I don't care about Disco Fever Man. I don't want him or need him. Disco Fever Woman, on the other hand? Because I'm forever alone. And I like disco. Who doesn't? Imagine not liking disco. What are you, allergic to fun? There's way more funny plays, but I fear they may be too much for stream. Yeah, that's usually how Cards Against Humanity goes. You really gotta play with the right group of people. I, unfortunately, am terrible at those kinds of games because of the way my brain functions. It's just my sense of humor is a little bit broken. I don't know. I feel like lots of times people will pick the thing that just says, like, penis, because they're like, haha, that's funny. But for me, I always sort of, like, imagine the actual scenario, and then I imagine which one is the most absurd. So a lot of times, it's like, when I got home, my girlfriend asked me for, and someone will play a card that's like, this juicy ass, and everybody picks that one because they think it's the funniest. But I will pick the card that says, like, a 3-foot tall gnome. Because that's funnier to me. Because if you go home and your girlfriend's like, give me a piece of that ass, it's like, whatever, that's normal. But if I were to go home and my girlfriend was like, I would like a gnome, I think that's very silly. Back from the pee, it was life-changing. That's awesome, New Holland. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was a treat to read. Welcome back, James. Rypixel, James is back. Hey, if you're with the right group of people, they'll play with the card reader in mind. I feel like we have similar senses of humor. I don't know. Mine is just... Even my friends with a similar sense of humor, for some reason, when they start playing apples to apples or Cards Against... or Cards Against Humanity or something, I just always make weird choices. And I feel like they're inconsistent. The only consistency is that to me, it's always the funniest thing. But I think that changes all the time. And this is yet one of many reasons I think there might be something wrong with my brain. Yo, welcome back, Pan. Pan Iron Cast, Yellow, Jello. Have y'all seen the video of people trying to decide what the best white guy phrase is? I may have spoken about it on stream already. It really cracks me up. Picks up phone, yellow, or like, you're on thin ice, pal. Or, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Or like when you're trying to like walk past somebody. Oh, let me just sneak right past you there. Hayden Sketch's chat plays Cards Against Humanity. Might have to vet some of the cards. Might have to look through and make sure they're all A-okay. I've had it up to here with you. That's a good one. This isn't a movie. James, I missed you, dog. I just ate my own head. Maybe don't say that, twin. Yeah, people are gonna think you're talking about the other head. If only I was so flexible. If I run, my eyes turn red. Huh. I don't talk to YouTube lings. But Rypixel was in Twitch, so does that make them an honorary Twitchling? Also, that's racist? Slash J. Guys, I'm Slash J. It's platformist. I'm a bird now. That is fair. I had 9 cards for most of the game. I played because one of the cards I refused to play because of a certain word on it. Fair? Fair. Be nice. And then James says, "Hi, Pixel!" Like the Minecraft server? Hi, Noobster. A Switchling? Wait, that's really good. If you're on both, you get to be a Switchling. Why are we staring at my tummy again? I'm doing line art. I'm making the line art darker. Adding shadows. I ate all the oxygen in the world except Canada because I got full love, y'all. Aw! Noobster, thank you! You know, that's a nice, refreshing breath of fresh air. Wait a minute. Our country's on fire. There is no fresh air! Oh, I thought we were trying to bait people into stream. Oh! Yeah, we could do that by talking about tummies. Hi, James. I am floating. Noobster starts ascending. Oh! My country isn't that great. Anyway, happy for you, Noobster. Wait, are you Canadian, Rypixel? I talk to Switchlings because we are all Stitches? Does that mean you're all snitches? Because snitches get stitches? Ain't no snitches allowed in this chat. Come on, be so for real. I don't snitch, I bitch. Bitches get slushes? Bitches get switches? American fella. Ah. Yeah, howdy. Yeah, howdy, y'all. I meant to say switches because of our results. Oh. I'm a power bottom, thank you very much. Oilcat, mad respect for just owning it? Heck yeah. We did revisit the results because Honeybee took them. And I think it's very funny that Honeybee is like way more submissive than I am. I was like 57% Dom and 44% sub or something like that. Which means for all y'all calling me a bottom, science would actually say otherwise. Pillow Princess who? Shut up, shorty. Hey, just because I'm short doesn't mean I have to be a bottom. Loud and proud, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Guys, they put me in a room with nothing but white cushions and my phone with limited Wi-Fi? Oh, if you had said unlimited, that would have been my paradise. Is that how you're still on stream? I'm 100%, 110% dumb with the 10% range of error. Yo, Guarding Blade, welcome back in. How's Art Fight? It's going really well. Shall I show you what I've gotten up to? I have done a lot of the line art. I've done all the basic line art, and now I'm just going back in and doing details to make some of the lines look thicker. I think it looks a lot better. I'm very happy with it. Hello, guys. Noobster has once again checked into the stream. For the 3rd time, Noobster is still here. Seeing Mom Donnie be the greatest while living anywhere else in America is like watching your brother eat ice cream while getting dropkicked in the nuts by a 300-pound sumo wrestler. Bro, I'm Canadian and I love Mamdani. I love that dude. He's the best. Also, I think it's kind of BS that he can't run for president because he wasn't born in the States. I don't know. I always thought that was a little silly. Like, in Canada, you can become a Canadian citizen by just living here for a certain amount of time. And I'm like, if you can become a citizen by living here, shouldn't you also be able to like become the prime minister, be the president, you know, something? I don't know. I'm getting political again. I wish Mamdani could be president, bro. Yeah, me too. It'd be nicer for my country as well. My state has a fake Democratic and a peak person, but not Mamdani as choices. I see. That looks fire. Oh, thank you, Blade. I appreciate that so much. It's the law, Canada. I think we also have a similar law, and I think those laws are stupid. Dude, a big group attack? Awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. This is Lil Oil Cat, Small Girl Rifle, James, Tia, Chip, and Minri. And right now I'm just going through and doing some extra weight on the shading. And then when that is done, I will get on the line art for the background, and then we're going to color everything, and I'm going to hopefully get this done in the next couple days. Line details. But thank you, Pangita, and thank you, Guarding Blade. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Also, the new bridge looks great. I'm kind of mad my state is taking 50-50 from it when y'all paid for it. Oh, I haven't heard of this. Sadly, Mamdani can't be president since he wasn't born in America. His wife, on the other hand. Hey, now you're thinking. Is his wife in politics? Become a citizen by living here. My sister-in-law has been living here and married with my brother for the past 2 years and still hasn't got her citizenship yet. How do you get Canadian citizen then? Not even slightly? Dang. You can't expect him to be able to run, though, when we're deporting people who are actually citizens, dog. Yeah, real. And sending them to freaking concentration camps. And ignoring Supreme Court justice rulings to do it. The first one to give me a Glock 17 gets macaroni and cheese flavored crayons. No. But I will do it for mac and cheese. She would still win. Based. It might be more than 2 years, though. I thought that if you lived in Canada for like 5 or 10 years, then you could just get citizenship. That mac and cheese Glock. Mm-hmm. Not big on violence, but could you spare me a crayon? Actually, the best response you could say there. The Gordie Howe International Bridge. Ah, I see. Gordie Howe was a hockey player, right? I know of this because Canada. You guys heard of a little guy called Sidney Crosby? I don't know, I just know about the bridge. Oh, I guess that's fair. I'm pretty sure that's a hockey player. You know what? Sure. Aw. How wholesome. Look at the YouTube links being sweet. Violence is never the answer. It's a question, and the answer is yes. That reminds me of those old Tomska videos. I'm sure we are familiar with Asdif movie. Yes. But do you guys watch Tomska's, like, the sketch comedy videos that he's done? Those are so funny to me. Tom, where is your girlfriend? She's in the hole. Oh, I forgot to draw this little tuft of hair. That's crazy, James. We are all senior citizens. I've seen some. Tom made some good ones. He did! They were so good. He even did some musical ones. They were very often violent and, like, had guns in them. But he still drops them every once in a while, and I still think they're quite funny. Juice that makes your head explode. What are the cultural and ethical differences between YouTube and Twitch populace? The ethical difference is that YouTube is, they're both insane. Twitch is insane in that they will say very out-of-pocket comments. YouTube is insane in that they just drop non-sequiturs in chat. I want to kiss Small goodnight on the forehead. Aw, so cute. I fired one-handed for the first time yesterday. Dang. Oddly, not that much ska music. Yeah. I would say 9 out of 10. Enough Tom, not enough ska. Yeah, what about YouTube? Can you guys see here? Yeah, yes. I am sane. I eat dirt. YouTube enforces more restrictions on what messages send. That, too. That is, yeah. YouTube will wish death upon you. Twitch will wish death upon you and then hit on you. Yeah, yes. Correct. That's actually a great way to sum it up, Salty Dog. Noobster, you're already helping our case, bud. Unfortunately, Noobster is the case. The case study. I'd say, T, I don't know how they feel about that, so personal boundaries, that's fair. So Twitch is hornier. Yeah, basically. Whoa, Draz! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we're doing some more Art Fight. How was your stream, Draz? What did you get up to? Thank you so much for the raid. I'll show you what I've been working on. We're doing a big mass attack with a bunch of viewers who have attacked me first. Of course, if you need to take care of any after-stream care, if you need to go to bed or have a snack or get a drink of water, that's absolutely fine. I appreciate you showing your community with me. 11-hour birthday celebration! You must be exhausted! Happy birthday, Traz! That's so exciting! I must run back to the corner. Too many people. He is tired. Hi, Hive. Welcome in. Draz, congratulations on doing the 11-hour birthday stream. If you need to hit the hay or take a break, I absolutely understand. I did a 24-hour stream for my 24th birthday this year, and I passed out for, I think, 16 hours afterwards. I'm not used to doing long streams. I'm used to doing 3-hour streams. Valid. Yes, absolutely. So if you need to take a break or get an energy drink and just brute force through the rest of your day, then absolutely. I did have 2 energy drinks for my 24-hour stream, and I didn't drink either of them because I was like, I'm exhausted now, but I'm going to be more tired later. I'm going to be more tired in an hour. And then an hour would come by and I'd be like, okay, I'm still tired, but I'm going to be more tired in an hour. And then the 24-hour stream was up and I didn't drink either of my energy drinks, and I was very mad at myself. It's a marathon for sure. What kind of stuff did you get up to? Lots of different things? You play some games? You do some drawing? Why am I giving Minri the heart eyes? You're just, I don't know, bro, you're just looking. You could be looking at Chip, or you could be looking at Simp Corner, and just reveling in the fact that you're sitting in the Simp Corner with some wonderful people. Yes, also happy birthday. Peak, Repo, Palworld, Gamble with your friends, all excellent games. It's not often that I have played every game that a raider talks about. I have played all of those. That sounds super fun. I hope you had lots of fun. I hope you had a great birthday. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with friends. Oilcat, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. Holy Peak, not talking about climbing. Hydration and posture reminder, thank you. Guys, I don't like my room. There's nothing but white cushions and a locked mantle door. Sorry for being spoiled. Yeah, at least you have cushions. Ugh. Anyway, I am just working on some extra line weight right now. Sometimes I like to go back and darken some areas where the shadows would be, but we're just hanging out, having a good time. I'm gonna lurk. There is a birthday ice cream cake with my name on it. You know ball. Draz, you know ball. The best part of the ice cream cake is that layer at the bottom that's like crumbly and is like brownies, is like cookies. Am I making any sense? You know what I mean? There's like vanilla ice cream on the top, and then there's chocolate ice cream, and then there's like the wafer Stop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Give me an entire pan of that. I will eat it with my fingers. I go feral for that stuff. Anyway, I appreciate the lurk. Go get yourself some ice cream cake. That sounds delicious. Oh yeah, ice cream cake. I've never had ice cream cake. I'm gonna get bullied for that. You lipstick in my Valentino white bag? You've never had ice cream cake? James, go to your local Dairy Queen and buy one right now. Or better yet, go to a local shop. Except, no, don't spoil yourself with a local ice cream cake. You need to get the most plastic, manufactured, over-the-counter ice cream. No thanks. It's not birthday, James. James, have some joy and whimsy in your life. You can have cake on a non-birthday. The crumbling part is so good. Yes! It's the best! That's what I was trying to talk about. Just so that we can say Pod was here. It's 11 at night. Yeah, your Dairy Queen's not open? I'm not going out? Come on, tell me that wouldn't be a vibe. Put on your slippers, go there in your jammies, get yourself an ice cream cake. You can have cake not of your birthday. And just because you can. True, it's someone's birthday somewhere. It's Draz's birthday. James, go get an ice cream cake to celebrate Draz's birthday. I'm running out of mentally insane things to say. Talk normal, it'll scare him. Hi, Aiden, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. Whoa! Another one! Pachiro, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Aiden Sketches. I am a regular guy VTuber, and today we're doing some more line art for Art Fight. Only a week left. What did you get up to? It's about to be the 3-hour hit. It is, which is usually when we end, unfortunately. Ice cream cakes are the store-bought frosted sugar cookies of cake. Okay, correct. But are you saying that in a derogatory way, or are you saying that in a good way? Because those store-bought frosted sugar cookies are so good. Raiders 2, Raiders squared. But yeah, what did you get up to? If you need to take a break, if you need to get some water, have a nap, have a snack, do some after-stream care, absolutely. Take care of yourself. We were playing Pathologic 2. I am very stressed. What is that? I've never heard of this. Is it a horror game? Is that why you're stressed? But yeah, if you need to take a break, I really appreciate you sharing your community with me, rating it. Oh, shite, Art Fight. I almost forgot. I know, there's like a week left. They extended it for 1 day, but there's not a whole lot of time. I want to make cake pot out of those sugar cookies. Did you know they changed the recipe of those? The sugar cookies used to be made with like sour cream, I think, or something to make them delicious and moist. And then they changed the recipe so they can mass produce them for cheaper, and now they're bad. And no, this isn't just a my childhood was better thing. They actually changed the recipe. They're called Loft House cookies. You can make them yourself. Look it up. They're actually delicious. It's definitely spooky. It's one of those Your Choices Matter games, but on a time crunch, and plague happens. It's rough. Oof. Europe in the 1200 simulator? That does sound rough. I am so bad with those games where your choices matter, because if I make the wrong choice, I get so mad at myself that I have to save scum and go back and make the right choice. Because I just don't enjoy those games if I have to live with bad choices that I've made. I don't care. I want to make cake pops out of the sugar cookies. I'll add the damn sour cream. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're called Loft House cookies. You can make them yourself. Put sour cream in the recipe. They're actually delicious. I make too many bad choices already. Bacon cookies is never a bad choice. Yo, Ree! Welcome in. I start work tomorrow. Good luck. I hope work goes well. I ate all the clarinet in Canada. That's so expensive, dude. Do you know how much clarinets cost? They're not cheap. Actually, cream cheese would be amazing in it. Ooh, cream cheese? Let me know if you don't have anyone to raid, hun. I have a couple good ones. Sure. Save scumming doesn't even work in this game. I just got the You Died Have Repercussions lecture. Oh, man. That sounds so scary. I would be stressed as well. Can I share a link? What kind of link? Is this malware? Oh, Pengita, always trying to share malware. Especially if it's cinnamon cream cheese. Oh, Bean is streaming. Oh, well, there, we have a person to raid. Hi, Honeybee. Femboy? Furry? Definitely gonna lurk for the art fight lining. I gotta work on my art stuff too. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for the raid. Go do your thing. More squats? No, I'm supposed to end stream. Stop making me do exercises when stream's over. Yeah, and furry derogatory. Pachiro, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, Noobster is being insane right now. I made like 68% of the art. Yeah, that's fine. You can share that then. Also, very funny that you chose 68, because if it was one number higher or lower, it would have been funny. There is no derogatory for furries. Oh. Oh, honey. Oh. If only you knew the furry hate groups that I was in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll get ripped a new one for saying that. No judgment. I guess I need to do squats. And now I also need to do push-ups. The longer I run my mouth, the more I am punished. I still have cringe from the oh whoa. What is this? It's a game? Made on Unity web player? Whoa! Okay, I don't have things set up to play this right now, but if anybody wants to play a game that Pengita made the art for, go right there. I have to sneeze so bad. Everyone shut up. Done. If only you knew the Aiden hate groups I was in. Oh, I do. I run them. You just don't know that it's me. The only derogatory is when people don't accept themselves, Aiden. You do realize the bit is less funny when you just assume that I'm everything. You call me a bottom, you call me a femboy, you call me a furry. Pick a lane. At least go hard on one of them. Don't just assume that I'm everything. It's all wishy-washy. Unbless you? What do you mean? I'm gonna go to hell now. I'll hit you with another oh whoa if you're not careful. Alright, I'm backing off. You sneeze like my dad? Like? You don't know that I am your dad. Oh, honey, sometimes you're all three. Not true. Incorrect. You throw these accusations out wildly. I am not a bottom, nor am I a femboy, nor am I a furry. Twunk? Oh, hi, Mythica. Welcome in. Good morning. I must do squats now? Ugh. Oh, honey. Anthro Oilcat finds OO cringe. Yeah, embrace your destiny, Oilcat. Me, your close and personal friend who doxed you last night? This didn't happen. Why are we making up fake history fanfiction right now? What's actually going on? I'm squatting. You didn't dox me last night. Wait, were you streaming last night? Wait! You doxed me when I wasn't even there? Wait a minute. I was just like, no, Honeybee's lying. Because, okay, that's 10. Because I wasn't with Honeybee last night. But were you streaming? Did you dox me? Somebody ask in chat if Honeybee doxed me on stream. Because don't do that, Queen. Alright? Anyway, good evening, everyone. I adore y'all. Even me. Thank you, Oilcat. Thank you for asking. Bro got doxed? I guess. This is important information, but I'm condemned to pushing up. I'll learn about how badly I got doxed shortly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. That's that. Dave, thank you for the follow. We Google Maps to Canada? I can't believe you would do this. Time for 4-hour stream. Keep prolonging with the workouts. No more. No more. Please. I ran 5 kilometers today. I can't. No more. The push-ups come before? No, it was squats first and then it was push-ups. I did died. I for sure did died. Anyway. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Garen, see, at least somebody cares about me. About my health and my physical and mental and spiritual well-being. What the heck was that? What was that? Gah. Before the doxing. No. It was squats and then push-ups. I have it right here. Who is this guy? Who cares? James, did you get amnesia like Noobster? Noobster keeps forgetting who they are. I have no money now. Stop! I said no more workouts! We're rating! Ah! 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 Fine! Freaking whatever! I'm gonna speedrun these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're done, mother heffalumphers. I could refund them, but people got really pissy last time I tried that.
Wow.
Exercise to prolong stream. You guys are hilarious. Yeah, I know that. This with red circulation is everything I've ever wanted. It's a good song, okay? Minry's still here. Guys, keep spending money. No, stop spending money. Please. Stop. I have to drink water now. No, stop bridging me hydrates. I have to... Okay. I drank water twice. I have to raid now, otherwise I'm never gonna end stream. Quickly, /raid. Ow! Ah! I know that Bean is streaming, but so is Jellywire. And Jellywire is doing art, and they might be doing art fight, so I'm gonna send you over there so we can continue the art fight train going on. I'm so exhausted. Anyway, yada yada, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again on what day is it? Sunday? I'll see you all again on Tuesday. We're gonna keep finished. Chip! Why does everybody... We're trying to... Okay, Chip, look, it's you! Look, Chip, it's you! Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me! Chip! Ow! Acknowledge me. Say something. I'm giving up on you. The raid is counting down. I'ma cry? Okay, good. Bye, everybody! Alright. Bye, YouTube chat. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys.